Song sucks. I just had to put it out there. It's been a while. I mean, I'm gonna come clean with it. That song sucks.
You wrote it, bro.
I know. Recorded it several times.
Still can't get it
It's
right.
called Human Dumpster, by the way. You
Well,
know, it's a self-portrait.
It's a dumpster.
It's like Picasso when he was just taking acid and ripping his own ear off, which I wish I could do after hearing some of these freaking clowns out there doing Delco accents recently, Al. Yeah, dude, we all fucking talk like this.
I felt like that passed at one point.
It did, Al. It did. It did many, many, many moons ago.
But why resurgence?
I don't know. Why resurgence for us? Because of one word. Spite.
Do some of my best work off of spite.
I thrive off of spite. It is my spinach to Popeye. My cocaine to Robin Williams. It's my fuel.
Jesus.
It's my fuel. What else would a Delco live be? What would a real Delco thing be without those two references coming out early?
No, yeah. I mean, you got a staple in Lou Turk's changing names.
We'll get to that.
You got a lot of things going on.
We'll get to that because that goes deeper than you'd imagine too.
Yes, I have hair. Believe it or not.
Yeah.
I might have a 5 head. I might look like Dan Aykroyd on his best day.
This is one of those reunion like 10 years later things where they go back and are like, oh damn, Al got hair plugs.
Is Al wearing a wig? No. If I was gonna wear a wig, wouldn't it be a better wig?
Al got hair plugs, and I'm the only person to ever go on Ozempic and gain 3 pounds.
So does that mean you would gain 12 pounds if you didn't?
Yeah, man. It was NASA likes to call it an astronomical projection going the wrong way.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
You're the reason that not 10 out of the 10 doctors like that.
Yeah.
You're the reason that 10th doctor kind of like is a little weary about it.
It's like, oh, it won't work on certain people. I'm like, oh, cool. There's a manual that comes with me. We have not done an episode in 8 months, Al. Actually, a little more.
May?
It was like late May, early
May
June.
2025. Yeah.
Yeah. The last time some of these people saw us is probably on the Preston and Steve show.
Yeah, that was the last time we were on any radio, anything together.
We reached the mountaintop. We climaxed, some would say.
That happens to me a lot, and then I'm done for a while. I just turn over and go to sleep.
You know, in 2012, you started the show. I joined in 2014. The entire goal was to get on Preston and Steve and present an award to Casey Boy.
Yeah.
So what else did we have to do after that?
You know, maybe make money from doing this. I guess that would be the only thing left.
Well, once that algorithm, you know.
Yeah.
No. So it's been a hot minute. Things have happened. So one of my favorite things when I run into people,
things have happened.
No, they haven't. That's one of my favorite things is when people go like overseas. I had friends who like went overseas and taught for a while. They, whatever. They've gone to jail.
Yeah.
They moved to college, grad school, on work or whatever, and they come back and like, did I miss anything? And you honestly look at them and go like, oh my god, actually no.
Outside of 2 hospitals closing, I really can't think of
nothing.
If you have not been in Delco in 5 years or more, or 5 to 10 years,
5 years, you're going back. What would I explain to someone like an alien that just comes back?
Oh no! If somebody hasn't been here in 5 years, was completely disconnected from the world, and said, "What have I missed, Holbrook, in the last 5 years?"
We have no hospitals.
The 2 hospitals closing.
The crime's getting more Law and Order like. It's no longer just like petty violence, like it's like corrupt, like super intricate shit. The traffic has actually gotten somehow worse.
Yeah, because it was always leading up to the holidays, and then after the holidays, like second week in January, traffic was normal.
We're in 2026. We're in the modern era where malls are dying. I mean, that's a thing everywhere.
Yeah.
I want
to hear people are shopping for the holidays.
No, but they're not. I was on the one thing for WHYY when I did a Delco Day thing where they flagged me down to talk about the dying malls in Delco. Mall traffic's not a thing anymore. We're making it worse, dude. Like, are there civil engineers?
Is it more Amazon trucks?
Possibly
on the road, like you FedEx and UPS. Is that what's clogging it up now?
Well, you actually bring up a little triggering idea there.
Okay.
Is it more DoorDash people out there?
Hell yeah.
Because there's a lot of DoorDash people, a lot of independent like people doing apps like that, Uber, where it's people who are
entrepreneurs. You mean? They're called entrepreneurs, Holbrook.
They're out on what?
They're called entrepreneurs.
They're these self-contracted individuals.
Yes.
Independent contractors. Now they're out on the road, but they don't know where the fuck they're going, and it kind of messes everything up. In Delco, you need to know where you're going, man.
Yeah, well, listen, we've talked about how many times on this show over how many years now since 2018
It's
we've done Delco Live.
Delco Live is
2018.
is 8. Yeah.
And we'll talk about what got that off the ground because it's going to come around to my spite in a little bit. But
Well, to quote Mark Ruffalo from Task, as Hulk, I'm always spiteful.
Yeah, well, you won't like me when
We'll
I'm
get to
spiteful.
Task, don't you worry.
Yeah, you know, listen, the best thing about it. Let me just do this. For those who are new, for anybody who doesn't know, what really we were under a different name. We changed in 2018. We started doing the most Delco Town bracket. We actually did the most Delco Town bar at one point.
Twice.
Twice.
3 times, actually.
Was
maybe.
it 3?
I don't know.
I thought it was twice.
It's at least twice.
Yeah. And that was a big thing. And it came back up on our
Got us off
feed.
the ground.
Came back on our feed, actually, because
algorithm-wise, a lot of people who will be seeing this, it reached because of those
brackets, yeah, and that really got it started, and things started rolling. Delco Day was already a thing at that point, but it wasn't as big as it was until after the fact.
Yes.
So when it came down, we did, and it was always kind of the brainchild behind it, of course, you, but the way you explained it is like I think how somebody pitched Seinfeld to somebody many years ago. So what is the most Delco town? Like what makes it the most Delco town?
Oh my God, that's one of my favorite things. If you go back and look at our AOL, not AOL, Instant Messengers. That's a fucking Delco.
Facebook
right there.
Messenger.
The Facebook Messenger is like when we were running that, man. I was really on it, man. That was a second job, if not a first job.
We had to do a quick show one time because of some shenanigans that went on.
It was fun, but
what would make it more Delco bracket?
People are sitting there going like, Chad's Ford because we have the finest wineries. No, it's got to be this thing because this one barn, it has the best cheesesteak egg rolls.
Or if they lost, my favorite one, if they were losing or they were losing to another town, and they're like, who would want to be?
Right.
Yeah.
It's like, really? Well, then get the heck out.
Yeah,
man.
then why do you care?
Don't let the door hit you where the good Lord split you.
Yeah.
No, one of my favorite things is like responding, just snapping and being like, dude, I don't give a hoot about your goddamn egg rolls. Like, I want to know about what you can snort off your urinals. Dude.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah, no. And I want to welcome everybody in on Instagram, by the way.
If you tell me about the fucking walking paths in your town, you best be like, what this contest is about.
Look at this man. Does he know what a walking
Who's walking
is?
with the most ankle monitors on, dude? Like, yo, we're talking Delco. Like,
but when you explained it to us, and like when we were saying, well, what would the criteria be? You said,
like, you'll fucking know.
No, you'll just know. Like,
you'll fucking know.
Like it's like when Seinfeld was pitched, the show about nothing.
Yeah.
The most Delco could be whatever you feel like makes something Delco, good nor bad, whatever the reason in your eyes, and that was what really got it, like people like talking in the comment sections.
Our first Final Four was exactly what I wanted it to be.
Oh, worked out great. Clifton.
It was Clifton,
Ridley,
Glenolden, and Fallcroft.
Yeah.
Because everyone goes like most Delco. Actually,
yeah. No argument seen here.
Actually,
here's Mary, one of our loyal listeners and event summer tours.
She got an award.
She did get an
10
award.
years, 10 out of 10.
10 out of 10 Delco days. The most Delco town was epic, she said. And it was fun, but dude, how much work? There was so much work because this was when
I was working 40 jobs my hour and 65 hours doing this shit.
Exactly. And remember, this is when Facebook allowed you to do polls, and that's how we did it. We would do a poll, we would break it down, and then just keep track of it. So recently, well, I'm sorry, before I skip to it, when it came down to it, we went to McLaughlin's Beverage at the old McDade Mall, or
the dividing line of Ridley and Glenolden,
for the final verdict to come in.
We did fucking research on land boundaries.
Didn't they call us and tell us that they're literally, that wasn't the research? Didn't they tell, hey, by the way, we're the dividing line, right?
They were like, they were like, Holmes and this splits right down the middle aisle of McLaughlin Beverage. I'm like, that is actually a fun, great fact, because I used to go to the damn movie theater there, and I didn't know what crimes I was committing in what town at that point.
Yeah, but so we went there. The news was there. We had a bunch of news people there. We had senators and whatever else have you
this
there.
goes to your spite.
Yes,
Yeah.
my
Oh,
spite.
right.
We were talking spite.
Mhm.
So the other day, somebody tagged Delco Live in.
Who are they?
You know what?
Never heard of them.
I don't have the name.
No,
No, no,
I
no, no,
never.
no, no, no. The person tagged us.
Yeah, no, I never heard of Delco Live.
Yeah, in the comment section of Delco.today, which is like a online magazine thing about Delco, which whatever.
Game Informer, but of Delco.
Yeah,
Okay, yeah.
That's
It's the
a
only
really good way of explaining what it is. And
Okay.
listen, they're probably trying to promote
High
Delco.
Times.
Yeah, High Times.
Okay, there's only two magazines I know.
But
Playgirl.
And here's where my spite burns in. All right, so
the dicks weren't big enough.
No,
like I get mad at Playgirl. I need Monster Hog fucking weekly.
Monster Hog, or
Monster Hog weekly, or I'm not even turning the pages.
Yeah, or I'm going home. So
with 3D glasses, I need to feel like I'm there.
So somebody reshared that video from that day from the news broadcast. I think it was 6 ABC.
No, it's CBS 3.
Or CBS 3.
Our boy Joe Holden's always had our back.
Yeah. So Delco.today shared that in their reels and their Facebook and Instagram and all that stuff.
That's cool.
So I'm scrolling through it. They had a lot of videos. Most of them okay, reels numbers, nothing crazy. There was 3, or I'll say 5 technically, that sat on top. The top 3, 2 Tina Fey. Delco loves Tina Fey.
I know her,
and it was you do. She changed your diaper.
It's true.
And of course, it was the one when it was her and what's his name, Jimmy Fallon were doing the Hoagies.
Yeah,
the Hoagies one. That was like, how long ago was that, man? That was
2016.
Yeah,
maybe.
That was like almost as old as we are. Delco Live is. And then
funny segment.
Then the other Tina Fey on when they brought the Pikas.
Yeah,
when they brought the Pikas to on Jimmy Fallon.
Big fan of that.
Number 3 at 170,000 plus views. Us, Delco Live, Delco Town Bracket, and across the top it said, "What would be 2026's most Delco Town Bracket?" And Delco.today, and listen, we've reached out. They know we exist. You wouldn't know by their responses, but they know we've
done 10 Delco days. I run to them every year that they existed.
We wrote to them every year on
for every
social media platform.
For every event.
Every event, I've sent emails, never asking for a dime. Maybe if they wanted to donate to Delco Day, because reminder, Delco Day is a charity. Not even a boo or a fuck you. And I'm going to say F word. I don't give a shit. And not even a go fuck yourself. I didn't get that. I would at least if you responded to me, go fuck yourself. I'm like,
that's the most Delco shit I've ever heard. Yeah.
Delco.today, you rank up at that point. Nothing. Boo. They don't tag us because they forgot. Luckily, one of our loyal people. And listen, thank you for even remembering who we are, because we haven't done this since, like you said, May of 2025. But nothing. Boo, screw you, go F yourself. But you're going to take our video, all the hard work we did to get yourself a bunch of views on your reel, and have us in it. You see me in my shirt, loud and clear. Nothing. Not a damn thing. Your Game Informer style Delco online magazine can suck it. I mean, that's all I got to say about it. Like bullshit.
What were the top 2 videos then?
The Tina Fey. The other, we beat out Mark Ruffalo video.
Yeah, well, good.
When we beat out Bradley Cooper video for views, and their videos were on longer than ours.
Oh, well, humble brags their ass.
Humble brags. Least Delco police cruisers, my hometown, Kyle Wynn. George Folza saying, is that like
the comments? I don't remember what their police cruisers look like. See, that's the other thing is I got so mad at Delco, I actually moved out.
Okay, yeah,
to the cusp of it.
Yeah, I went waspier.
Yeah, you moved up.
Yeah,
we really
every Clifton boy's dream, moving to Springfield, like driving up the Pike 5 minutes. Yeah, and it's funny because I still coach over at the boys club, and I was like, I don't want to go home and come back. They're like, Al, you live in Springfield up the Pike. Like, what do you act like you're driving an hour home and back again? I'm like, yeah, you're right.
Selfishly, I mean, I can tell you the first few years we did this and all that stuff, it was because I was enthralled in Delco, man. I was working jobs where I was going to every town, going to every bar, all that shit. That was natural. That was, I could just tell you about everything. I have moved out. And now it's crazy to like watch with fresh eyes of like, I mean wholeheartedly when I say this, how fucked this county has been over the last couple of years and how it is just spiraling and circling the fucking drain. whether it's political, whether it's taxes, whether it's towns going to shit. But I can tell you the main thing that's pissing me the fuck off where I see it is the communities dying. Where like when we all grew up, it was like you knew your neighbor, you cared. There was this whole thing. Everyone, when you said Delco, it was your neighbor, whether it was Ridley, whether it was Lansdowne, whether it was Eddystone, whether it was Chester, whether it was fucking, Haverford pretending for a day. There was always that. And now it's literally just like it's a lot of people renting that aren't putting down roots in the community.
It's like when you see in the newspaper,
They're pricing motherfuckers out.
Yeah.
Like a motherfucker. Like the fact that you can find a house in parts of Chester County cheaper than you can in like parts of fucking Upper Darby is mind-boggling.
When I went looking for
how's it more when it's worse?
Yeah, well, when I went looking for my house, I mean, I had to get lucky to find what we refer to as a fixer-upper opportunity with the ability to where I can afford it, put money into it, and not go into the poorhouse. And like Mad Darbarian says right here, like you're right. And do we blame us? Has it been the whole time, or we just weren't seeing it, or
we weren't? It's a double-edged dildo. No,
with a good time.
because we're fucking ourselves on both ends here. There was always the towns that cared too much about their inner workings, their demeanor, the politicians, the government things that actually do affect your paycheck and things you're putting into. And we always thought those were like the annoying losers. But then there was also the ones who were taking fucking advantage of that while being ignored. And we let way too many shitty towns abuse their residents and outprice everyone in that town. And we saw too many good towns get taken over by people who don't want to continue living in that town.
Is that possibly the resurgence of all the, call it, easy layup Delco crap that we've been ingesting on social media?
Possibly.
Well, and listen, like I'll tell the story. I always tell people the story. I want to say everybody else started to join in. How you doing, Frankie? See, Frankie said I found a house a year ago in Chichester. We got lucky. I see now without a hat on. Yeah, I know.
I saw Fixer Upper and Trainer listed for $299 the other day.
Really?
How the fuck
was it?
Does
14
that
bedrooms, like 12 bathrooms?
No, it was like a twin, but the other part of the twin had burned down. Oh, okay. It was a twin that died in utero. So now it's an only child.
TK, what's going on, buddy? When I think of Delco, I think of these two studs right here. Well, then stop thinking about it. They're taxing the blue collar
touch yourself
workers.
And text us.
So here's our boy Ian. Ian saying this is his reasoning. Tell me if you think Ian's on something here. We're on to something, not on. Maybe both. We'll see. Join the club.
Tell me more, Al.
They are taxing blue collar workers out of the county so the elite can move in who don't care about Delco, especially from New York, DC, and California.
No.
Do you see a lot of DC, New Yorkers, and Californians?
Media, I have seen a handful of people who have moved here because we're in a remote like business like world nowadays where a lot of people can work remotely at least most of the days of the month. I have seen some individuals move out of New York City or the 5 suburbs that have moved down to media because they can be there 4 or 5 days a week, 20 days a month or whatever.
I was going to say, have you seen a lot of people in flux?
I've seen that. I wouldn't say enough to overthrow it, but media is also not like one of our towns that's a concern in that. The concerning thing is like, why the fuck is a row home in Upper Darby going for $350,000 because we think a golf club, a golf course that's been there is going to drive up.
I mean, I know
prices.
People.
Why is Upper Darby getting affected by that so hard? But on the other side, that has more square footage that touches it. Southwest Philly, West Philly,
yeah,
not getting affected by it. Because the Philly taxes, because Upper Darby's coming for you.
I mean they're trying to catch up pretty quickly. Yeah, I mean I think part of that is, and I think some people just, if you're out of the city, I think school districts also play a major factor in that, especially when people are moving, if you have families. I mean, that's why I moved to Springfield. Me and my wife were talking about it. Like, we were in the Upper Darby School District. We wanted out. Upper Darby School District used to be award-winning back in the day, like when we were younger. And people and we moved out because of that. I kid you not, I was in the Upper Darby School District automatic text messages. Schools delayed for snow, buses are delayed, which was every day.
Lockdown, lockdown, lockdown. The
That's
11
what I'm
o'clock
talking about.
lockdown, the 12 o'clock
I
lockdown,
forgot
the
to opt out of
3
the.
p.m.
I forgot to opt out of the text messages when I moved,
Yeah.
and so I kept getting them. And my wife's like, again, like until you move out, until you look at it, you're like, oh shit, yeah. Oh, it was bad. It was that bad.
We usually in our social media posts try to stay away from this stuff because you get all the trolls and all the people who are like part-time listeners, and you can't really connotate that we're like making a joke or whatever.
Yeah.
But I do remember one time towards the beginning or like end of the pandemic where I made a post and I was like, I'm not joking. Upper Darby High School was on lockdown during a virtual day. Like, how the fuck does that even happen, man? They're virtual.
Mom and dad got out of line, so they locked her
Yeah.
down.
What do they send a virus?
Yeah, and yeah, here we go for those who are on Instagram. I'm not forgetting. I'm gonna try to grab it because it just moves really fast there. Our boy Joe Wilson over the Delco Ghostbusters said New Yorkers buying in Philly, Philly folks moving out of Delco. Was it Philly folks moving out of Delco? Because I mean, again, you said during the pandemic. Oh, and our boy Billy Jackson here with a paragraph. I know it's going to be good. I thought a lot of people were moving out of the city to get away. They needed bigger spaces because the pandemic, everybody's tight quarters.
I'm gonna say it again and bluntly, and this is just I will defend this to death. There's very few people in Philadelphia, in my opinion, right now, who are through and through multi-generational, staying there, coming up from the corner house, going to all those places and whatnot. They're there, but a majority of them, especially when you talk Fairmount West, Fairmount, South Philadelphia, Fishtown a couple years ago, that stuff. Philadelphia essentially became a phase more than it became a city. And within that, there was absolutely no community because that was the whole thing. You graduated from the college, you became 22 with whatever job you want. You want to go hang out with the cool people near you, the scene, the music scene, the whatever scene, the art scene. So it was, I wouldn't use the word gentrified. They just all collected in Fishtown. They collected in, parts of Fort Richmond. They collected in the Spring Garden area. And then all of a sudden that wasn't working. So then they got priced out. So they moved down to South Philadelphia. And then that got priced out and all this stuff. So they started moving to Fairmount West. I don't know where the next spot will be, but it was a phase because it's so expensive to be there that you can't exist there, which is at that point, you're not supporting your local restaurants. You're not supporting your local whatever. And if you're on a 6-month, 1-year lease, why do you care about who you're electing? Why do you care about who's your representative? Why do you care about the way your area is going? You're just following the fad. But then it would be, oh, you met someone, you're settling down, you have a kid. Oh my God, all the school district sucks. Well, I'm going back to the suburbs.
Yeah.
So it became more of a fad than it became a city. And they're not the ones coming back the way where the prodigal sons are returning aren't the ones that are affecting this town.
Okay.
They're not the ones.
Here's a couple things. I'm going to go through a couple of these comments kind of going along with what you're saying. And is there any credibility? Let's take the Mad Barbarians comment I have up here first, and there's a couple underneath it. It's an evolution. All Southwest Philly moved to Delco, and then their kids moved to Chester County, and all Chester County is moving to Lancaster. So people just filling in the gaps where the houses can be built up new, and you could make new towns. Is there anything like that?
10 years ago, I'd agree.
Okay.
10 years ago, that was actually the trend, is we were getting priced out here. School districts were rough and all that stuff, right? And a lot of people were not too removed from how they grew up in Delco and whatever. So there was the move towards Chester County, your Western Westchesters, your Phoenixvilles, your Collegevilles, and all that. That was the new hotspot. But right now, I don't see that happening, and I don't see it being the right reason because as someone who had to essentially move to that area, it's not like we're out there like Italians on St. Joseph's Day going like, Delco, Delco, Delco.
Yeah.
No, so geographically, that area is actually rough, and I don't like it is because if we're talking, my main thing about Delco dying is the communities died. When you get to your Westchester, West area, Collegeville, Phoenixville, geographically, remember this. We grew up, Al, you grew up in Clifton. I grew up in Lansdowne. Down, not Dale.
Yeah.
Down. friends in Upper Darby, friends mutually, Drexel Hill. That's geographically, if a party's going on somewhere, if you're sneaking out to meet up with a girl somewhere, you just go out, ride your bike, and go over there.
Yeah.
When you get out to these more spread out areas,
no,
like your Chester County,
highways.
you live in a fucking cul-de-sac, and you only know the people in your cul-de-sac.
Yeah.
So it's harder to get away with shit. It's harder to grow your friend group, and it's harder to grow your community. Essentially,
Okay.
like if you go to a Westchester Day, a Phoenixville Day, a Downingtown Festival, it's going to be a lot of people explaining where they live and all this stuff. If you go to a Delco, like a Delco Day, or like even smaller one, like a Norwood Day,
Oh, you're from Ashington?
or whatever, it's just like, oh, dude, I seen you before. Oh, yeah, you're the guy from the bank. We're a lot tighter over there, and I think that's what killed us is we're getting away from that.
And it's a good point.
But going into my old theory about how these Philadelphia people go up there and they want an address, but they can't afford to exist there, that's now what we're becoming, because you have people coming in, like the new generation at Delco, and they're paying so much in their fucking house, they can't go out to the pizza shops. They can't keep places like this open.
No. And then and you kind of talked about it before, like we were saying about with the congestion, was it Amazon and UPS and FedEx with all the in-home shopping? You said Uber Eats, what's the other ones? Postmart and what am I forgetting? All those delivery services.
Yeah.
And they don't know where they're going, and that also has risen to the point where the cost of that's ridiculous.
Yeah.
If I want to go to, I have a family of I have 4 kids. 6 of us total. One doesn't live, is in college. The other one lives out. So usually I'm buying dinner for 4 of us. If I went on and just ordered one thing for each of us, like I would order from a pizza shop on Uber Eats after tip and tax and
$85.
oh, that's before tip.
Yeah.
Maybe even before the tax. It's 85. It's about $100.
And we say it, but we do it.
That's lazy.
I'm
a lazy.
I know, dude. That's how they get you. I mean, that's how every.
No. Do you want? This is my theory. Do you know who I think did the pandemic?
I mean, I've already had my
Uber Eats.
Well, a lot of these tech companies are based out of Seattle, where the whole fucking thing started at, Al.
Yeah.
Seattle.
And here's my thing is, they lulled you in. They lulled me in. They got away with they got rid of all the extra fees and made it reasonable. I'm like, all right, well, if I took my kids to dinner, tipped the person, paid all the other stuff and how to go out and do all that, I'm paying maybe a couple extra bucks. What's the difference? And I could do it from the and they weren't being able to do it because I don't want to go under the COVID rules because you can't get COVID if you're sitting at the table only when you're standing.
Yeah.
And if you're eating food, if you have a pretzel,
find Louis Pasteur, man. That's germ theory, Al. Of course.
If you're eating a pretzel, you can't get COVID.
Al, I'm protesting. Germs don't attack protests.
Yeah, right, exactly. But then also, of course, pandemic's over. And then bang, all starts to rise up. Here, let's go to a couple of the comments real quick. Here's the one I was saying. Our good friend Billy Jack, who has, we know he does not hold back. So let's see. We know this is good. Buckle up.
Brakes don't exist. There's only 3. There's only 2.
Billy, no brakes.
2 pedals on that fucking car. Faster and fucking faster.
Yeah. Delco has fallen victim to land developers as they caused the major traffic problems. Look at Newtown Square, Media, and Broomall, for example. Thousands of condominiums and new homes built on old farmland, DuPont Estate, and Springfield and Upper Darby are next to major development and changing landscapes.
Yeah, there was a whole thing about on the border of Alden and Lansdowne, right around the Darby Creek there that wraps around Hoffman Park.
Mm-hmm.
They were talking about building like a 500-unit condominium down there at the end of like the street down there. It's like, dude, you're gonna murder, like you're gonna kill us, like down here, man.
So Colleen, our girl Colleen, who has helped us with many Delco days, Chesco now New Delco. She says Delco, but Delco.
That's what I've been trying to do out there.
Yeah.
It's just there's not a lot of cool cats that I can connect to out
Was
there.
it because it's too sparse right now? Like it's too spread out?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. You want to talk about a town?
How about 40, 50 years from now? If the trends continue, I'm in my late 80s at this point. You're right behind me in your late 70s, early 80s.
Where do I see what, Delco or
Do you
Chesco?
think Chesco kind of, maybe not row homes, I'm calling them row homes. Whoever said not to call them row homes. The row homes.
No, they said townhouses.
It's not.
And they fucking are. Some of these row homes that are going for 300, 310, 320 in Upper Darby, I'm like, they are literally smaller than townhouses.
Yeah, I agree with you. Believe
Why?
me.
Because a fucking golf course is getting revamped?
No, it's because, and this is what happened. The big problem is the first people to move were the people who financially were secure enough to do it before and able to work from home,
Which is not Delco to me.
yeah, which is
You should not be. You're not financially
no
secure if you're
good
fucking
financial
Delco.
decisions should be made by any Delco.
A lot of people
You lose
showing
your
up.
Delco card.
A lot of people showing up being a problem with Delco Day are not the financially responsible ones.
No.
They're dead to me.
You don't want any financial responsibility around that day, especially. But
the fuck is financial responsibility?
Exactly. But
you mean how many eight balls can I get for the amount of money I made yesterday doing Uber Eats?
Oh yeah. I can afford food for my children if I lose one more game at the casino.
Yeah. 36 is going to hit at some point.
But would in 30 or 40 years would Chesco, if the trends continue, start to look more like what we know, maybe like a Springfield or something a little more spread out, not like townhome, maybe some townhome developments or whatever they call them, but like, will it ever look like that in your eyes 100 years from now?
No.
Okay.
No, it's too spread out, and also, you're talking. This is a world of algorithms, a world of paying attention, doing that stuff. They've seen what Delco did wrong, and they know exactly how to exploit that. So in Chesco, I don't know. I don't know. This is just me venting. If you did the eastern half of Chester County, if you broke down residences, I swear to God, it's probably a 9-to-1 ratio of apartments, townhouses, rented places compared to actual places to live. And those are people who are only doing 6-month, a year leases. You're not going to get a community.
Well, actually, do you feel also like a lot more people are selling to rent? To like,
a lot of people are doing
because like, with the way
duplexes. I live in one, I rent you the other. Yeah.
Yeah, like, because I know a lot of people who, first part, they're paying for more. I mean, I know it technically works this way, but they're paying like the same amount, if not way more than I am, to rent.
Yeah.
And they're not going to have any ownership in their house that they're renting.
Yeah. Huh? No equity.
No equity.
You're getting nothing.
I want to hit a couple of these comments real quick.
You do get positives, because I'm in that battle right now where I'm at that nexus of like, I want to buy and I want to buy now and start setting shit
but
up.
It's hard for you right now because you don't have a house to sell.
I don't have the house to sell, even with all the first.
So if you had a house to sell, you got some equity out of that house, you could be able to put a half decent down payment down.
I'm just going to throw the numbers out there. Mm-hmm. I have $150,000 ready to put for a down payment somewhere. I would like to live somewhere between Havertown to Westchester, right? Including media. I'll look at, sadly, the weird parts of Malvern that are somehow more affordable than parts of fucking Upper Darby.
You can get that on the main line too.
But like, that's my goal. And like, 150,000 used to be a nice house back in the day, not an okay down deposit.
Yeah.
But I'm not saying like back in the day. I'm talking like 2021.
If you're buying a house, say for $450 or less, if you have 150, you can easily just put 50,000 down and use 100,000 to build out. If you wanted to buy, it's kind of what I did.
Well, the goal is, like you said,
I got the equity from selling my house, which would probably put me around where you're at. I put a nice little chunk down, but not enough to, say a third of it or less. I use a third of it or less to put on the house, and then I use the rest of it to build up the house.
Right. But they also,
which added equity already to my house.
They like gaslight you with that, because my entire goal would be like, I know how much I pay in rent for a townhouse, right? I know how much my mortgage would be. I want it lower. But they're like, it'll be a little bit more. I'm like, yeah, but then I got to do the insurance and the actual repairs.
Well, that's
myself.
what I just did. So I've been in Springfield.
So is it cheaper? No.
Yeah. No, so what I did is, and my guy was pretty good with me on this one. He kind of gave me a piece of advice. He goes, buy this now like this so you can afford it now. Yes. And I did that it'll be 2 years in August. I was there.
Jesus, we have not done this shit in a while.
Yeah. And I just literally refied, because at the time, the mortgage rates, number one, were ridiculous.
Yeah.
And then number two, because I said I didn't put a big chunk down right away, that I had to pay the PMI. So that's an extra, $250 a month I'm paying.
Couldn't tell you. I never really got to that phase.
So for I know we're getting a little off topic here, but
I had to move counties, Al.
Yeah. So for those who don't know, that's for when you, if you owe more than 20% or 25% of your house, whatever it is, something like that, you have to have PMI on your. It's an insurance So if something goes wrong, that they're not held up for it.
Gotcha.
And then as soon as you owe less than or pay, you paid off more than 20%, you can take it off. So what I did is I just literally recently did it because I bought a house that was a little needed some love. That now that I put the love in it, I can refi. And now I'll owe less than 20% of what the house is worth.
Mm-hmm.
And so now my PMI comes off, and I also dropped a point and a half on my interest rate because interest rates came. I was like at 7.5 almost.
Gotcha.
Because it was just ridiculous. But he's like, do it this way because he's like, they're gonna drop, and he was right, and he held to it. And
we got you to Springfield out of Clifton, which is cool. But
and listen, I'll tell you right now, and I'm gonna get these comments. I swear to God, everybody, I haven't forgot about you, but this is kind of full circle. Well, me and my wife were talking about. We were actually before we even thought about moving, we were looking at private schools because of what we were talking about Upper Darby, right?
Yeah.
But it's funny if you just look at schools. Springfield School District, one of the best school districts in the state, or more than just.
No, they're not, Al, because at one point in the 2011 and 2012, they had hired me to be a behavior therapist.
Listen, even the best have bad have their.
None of my students have gone on to become serial killers.
Hey, there is something to add to your resume. But
heard that, my bad.
I said to my wife, I said, well, why don't we just move to Springfield? Because now, instead of just putting money into a private school and having nothing more than my kid getting a good, don't get me wrong, safe, good education, all that kind of stuff.
Springfield's a great school district, man.
So I actually moved to Springfield, got them in the school district, and I'm going to tell you something. Kudos, because I don't want to come on here just all spiteful. Kudos to the Springfield School District.
They're great.
I'm going to point this out. Without my son, my 17-year-old, he's 17 now. He has an IEP. He struggled.
I used to enforce his IEPs, Al.
He struggled a lot. When he moved from Upper Darby, and I'm putting you on blast here, and I'm not saying
blast.
When he moved from Upper Darby,
sponsored by Mountain Dew Baja Blast.
Yeah, right. When we moved from Upper Darby School District to Springfield School District, outside of all the what's it called, the lockdowns and all
lockdowns. Lock down this Baja Blast.
They are so inundated that he had an IEP, and they weren't just like, all right, well, we'll just pass him, right, to get him by, to push him through. They were actually giving him good grades to the point, why would I ask questions? He's getting like high 80s, low 90s.
They were gaslighting?
Oh, big time.
Oh, man.
So I went to we got to Springfield. When we first got there, it was a little bit of a struggle. The first, especially 3 to 6 months of his the first half of his
first 2 trimesters are the worst, Al.
Yeah, right. Push him down the steps.
You have cravings.
But
tickle ice cream.
But I was like, all right, here we go. He's struggling. We met with first one. I talked to more of my son's teachers and counselors in the first 3 months of Springfield than I did how many years of Upper Darby School District, not just the high school, but
Eon.
And there's some good teachers. Don't get me wrong. I want to make sure that's abundantly clear. There's good teachers out there, and I don't look past what you do, and it's not your fault. I know there's somebody I would put the blame on. They know who they are. I'm not going to say their name. They know who they are.
Initials.
Nope.
Show us your face.
My point is, who sit in the back and act like they're supreme high almighty, and
king shit,
and allowed and I said to the counselor, I said, just be honest with me. Would you say that he was being pushed? My son was being just pushed through like a conveyor belt, like just make it through the big. So nobody asked questions.
Was he a corn kernel just being pushed down the shit?
Yeah, and he said to me, he goes, I can't say that. I said the fact.
Bad answer.
Yeah, the fact that you said I can't say that, and you didn't follow up with. Yeah, you didn't follow up with, hey, I didn't. The answer no. If the answer was no, I would have said, then that's not the answer. And I found out after working with him, it was the best thing that ever happened to him, and I'm glad I made the move. But that's a big reason people move too, and I wanted to throw that out there. I want to hit some of these comments because I've been saying I'm going to do it. I got Billy Jack's up on the thing right now. Sorry about that. I'm trying to work a few different screens. Ryan1129 on Instagram is saying, hey, hi, hey, I'm from Delco. I made a song specifically for our hometown called the Delco Two-Step. I was wondering if you guys could play it. I'll send you an audio through DMs. Send me the audio. I don't know if I'll be able to do it tonight, if I'll be able to hook it up. But send it. I would definitely like to hear it and see what we can do. Maybe we'll put it on our social media normally. Mike MC is saying taxes, crime, property values were my motivation. Good motivations. Motivation to commit crime or to get out. What about the Ridley Park, Havertown, Eddystone, Crumbly? Crumbly? What about the taxes in Ridley Park? How about that crazy stuff? Because of the hospitals and all that. I'm getting to that. Kids can't even walk to school in Westchester. True facts. True facts. Dolans, what's up, my friends? What's up, girls? We're the ugliest damn girls you've ever seen.
That's
Philly
no
Town.
girls.
They want to build hundreds of new homes across the street from the Drexelbrook Shopping Center now. They're building a small hospital with hundreds of condos behind Rolling Green Apartments, and the Springfield Hospital site will be purchased by Media Real Estate and developed probably in more townhouses and condos, adding more congestion and school crowding.
And they're not putting down the roots to make this a long-term thing.
Especially with condominiums. And he's definitely on to something there. And that's the other thing they're doing, the micro hospitals. Like Springfield's doing a micro hospital.
Is it like one? Is it just essentially one step higher than a urgent care? I guess.
Pretty much. It's like you have most of the things any hospital can do. I think it's only gonna be like you have like 10 ER suites, or 10 ER rooms or something like that. It's like, but wouldn't Springfield Hospital be a micro hospital that's just sitting there collecting dust?
God, I could go all day about the goddamn hospitals closing and all that shit with crazy real life experiences and whatnot. Including one today where we had to work. We're in media and we had someone pass out and need to go to the hospital, and I was like, it's gonna be a while. 30 minutes for them to show up.
Hold on one second. Denise, feet pics. Whose feet do you want to see on this show? Hey, I'll say it. My wife's birthday is on Friday, and on this last Saturday, I went and got a pedicure. These feet need pampering.
Ain't a crime to be bad. Ain't a crime to be good to your feet, Al.
No, it is not. And
my feet are fucking jacked, dude.
I honestly think,
Al, you've had to inject my feet before.
Oh my God, yeah,
dude, they are. Fun fact: if I could give what's
no,
up?
I didn't.
Yeah, never. If I had to give one advice to young people, take care of ankle injuries because there's no coming back.
Yeah,
if you don't treat them right.
Mary Reardon saying it was sarcasm on affordability. They will advertise a row home on Church in Clifton and call it a townhouse. It's so stupid. What classifies a townhouse? Is a row home a townhouse a row home that's not connected?
To me, a townhouse is supposed to be part of either an HOA or like have oversight to it, like a communist row home.
Hey, who's asking for feet pics? Not from us. Can we please clarify that? You are not asking for our feet pics. I'll put them up on the screen right now.
I will put my feet pics up there, and it will go down from like 25,000 like viewers or like followers to like 18 overnight.
House next door for sale here in West Bradford. A steal at $525.
Yeah, and I get that.
What is West Bradford?
West Bradford is when you go through Westchester University to the other side of Westchester.
Okay.
And I would rather shove a cactus up my own fucking asshole than be further away from the city. And I never thought I'd say that. That is one thing I really come to terms with over the last like year and a half is how much I miss being near things. Like I just miss being near things. We went to, it was a Tuesday night. We went down to just a concert on South Street, man. Get some Lorenzo's, see our friend's band, In Play Society, check them out. I'm like, it took me over an hour to get home, an hour to get there. All this gas. I'm like, that's ruining my fucking. I'm so used to being right outside West Philly, the Darby area.
Listen, I love my Delco, and when I moved to Springfield, one place we did look at was Westchester, Chester County area, because they have good school districts, nice houses and all that stuff, neighborhoods and all that. But I kind of like you, I didn't want to be that. Like I live in a nice little part of Springfield where I'm close to the Pike, but far enough away that I don't have to deal with the Pike congestion too much.
Yeah.
And I am still, and listen, I'm only minutes away from where I grew up. I can still coach for Clifton football. I can still do all that kind of stuff. And I listen, I'm happy with the move I made. People give me you were a tax break for Springfield. Oh, is that what I am, Denise? Like, was I like their, what do you call that?
You were the, no, you were the penny briefcase on fucking Deal or No Deal that brings down the total overall value.
Okay. All right, I'll take it. Hey, they let me in. I was their special needs hire.
Just an honor.
Special needs hire.
Just an honor to be here, Howie Mandel. Just an honor to be here.
Haverfield School District did the same for my son. He was in Upper Darby also. I was kind of shocked how much we have offered him in his IEP. Yeah, and listen, they're smaller schools. So to the teachers in Upper Darby, I want to make sure this is abundantly clear. I am not blasting you. I know you guys are doing a yeoman's job to deal with.
Boy, that is a battle, man.
Yeah.
That's like Wally being sent to that
I'm
island to
blaming
clean up the
people
fucking
above them, and they know who they are. There's certain people above them, they know who they are, that just sit on their laurels like nothing's wrong, and they just
What
think,
the fuck is a laurel?
just,
Plant?
yeah, sure. But they act like nothing's wrong, and they do everything right, and they suck. I'm just gonna throw that out there. But like I said, they were told to do that pretty much. Just skate him through, They'll be fine.
Yeah.
He'll be fine. My son now on his own is doing his own homework, getting like I'm not even just saying passing grades. He is. And by the way, hold on.
By the way,
Let me throw this at you.
preach.
My I have a family member, I'm going to leave names out, who just graduated as a junior from Upper Darby. Do you know what a passing grade?
60, right?
40 or 45 or something like.
Really?
Oh,
Below
dude.
50.
Dude, yeah. It's ridiculous.
Oh, Lord.
Ridiculous. I mean, Springfield at 60, which I still think is ridiculous. Dude, if I got a 75, which was passing back in the day,
Yeah.
I was getting my ass
Yeah.
handed to me.
Yeah. 81 or higher to avoid the belt, dude. That's what I grew up with.
PJ said a micro hospital, urgent care with x-rays and oxys.
You had me at the second.
I think they have x-rays at urgent care. Maybe not the oxys. I was a comment
Urgent
that was
care
fitting
has.
a little while ago. Okay. Well, listen, I'm trying to play catch up here. PJ, how would nails treat it? That's
You had him at Oxy's.
yeah, exactly. Save Holbrook's ankle. Hashtag save Holbrook's ankle.
Oh, it's gone.
Well, Bridget needs you to dance it around, right? She needs
that ankle, that cankle gone.
Yeah.
That gone.
Christopher Holbrook said he wanted to save up for a house. This is where the feet comment come in. Okay. You think Holbrook can make enough money from his feet pics?
Yeah, dude, the Mutter Museum gets visitors every day, dude. And this would fit in right in there, man.
I got Caddis. West Bradford is the buffer between Downingtown and Coatesville, not Westchester.
I'd rather shove 3 cacti up my butthole than that, dude. It's so out there, man. Yeah. I don't know, man. I don't know. Westchester's rough because the town would be cool if you're college age or right after college age, and then it gets dreadful after that because you got the ones hanging on to it. But it's kind of like Wildwood, where like it's probably cool from 18 to like 24, and then useless until you're like 50. You know what I mean by that?
Mm-hmm.
Where it's just like, you grow out of Wildwood, then go to Sea Isle and all that shit.
But
then you go back to Wildwood.
Oh, dude, I mean, I'll tell you right now, that's exactly what I did. Like, I spent my entire childhood in Wildwood. When I got older and had children, when I could afford, I went to Wildwood, right?
Yeah.
Maybe if I found a steal at Ocean City, Maryland, because it was a dry town. And
Ocean City, New Jersey.
Ocean City, New Jersey. I mean, no, at Maryland. I've gone down to Ocean City, Maryland.
That is not a dry town.
Not a dry town. Ocean City, New Jersey is a dry town. But I've done both because they were a little bit more affordable. And yeah, now that I've gotten older and I could be a little bit more picky or choosier about what I want to do, hell yeah, I'm going to Seattle. Like that's okay. Yeah, that's what I'm doing.
Yeah.
It's a lot better. And you know what? I don't have to deal with the crap of Wildwood, but I can still go to Wildwood if I want to.
Right.
Yeah.
But it's like crazy how like cycles like that happen. I hope that's
well. It's funny how like
Delco's in. Honestly,
it's funny how like I would have probably made fun of myself.
Yeah.
Like I always used to tell my daughter because how different she was from like I don't know 10, 11, 12 to 17, 18, 19. If she was to go back in time and meet her past self, they would hate each other.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I'd hate myself too.
Oh, dude, I hate myself every day regardless.
No. But like, I hate myself for other life choices.
Facebook memories is the single worst thing that's ever existed.
Well, the one that goes to 2016 and then like, like has a picture. You put a new picture that looks like that picture there.
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm not doing that.
Yeah.
I'm not doing that. I don't need a reminder of how fatter I got.
I don't remember 2016 at all, and I have no regrets.
Yeah. I know.
Miss the Columbus Club
I know.
every day.
Yeah, that's another thing. Would that be something you tell the Delconian that hasn't been here for 5 years?
You want to go out there and sing Oasis with a fucking accent that sounds like you're from Task? Nah, dude, you don't know what the fucking Columbus Club is, brah.
LK Murray, 200K will get you 3 connected row homes in Colwyn. Just knock down the walls and you have a huge compound, right?
He's not wrong.
He's not wrong.
He's not wrong.
The funny
I
thing
kinda
is,
like
is
it, though.
my wife's from Colwyn. I have a Colwyn.
Yeah, but location.
I have a Colwyn lady. I moved her into Springfield. Do you know how much paperwork? You know how much paperwork I had to do to get a Colwyn girl into Springfield? Greased a lot of palms.
Bartering. It was like the Oregon Trail. You had to trade 2 oxen and an axle for it.
2016 Muppet. What's that, Jessica? Is that me?
Oh,
Am I a Muppet?
she knows. Yeah, no, she's not wrong.
What's that?
In 2016, she dropped the M word at us and called us Muppets
Oh, well.
because we
Dude, I would love to see the Muppet. Maybe this is where AI comes in. I know we're going to talk about that in a moment.
Delco Muppets.
I want to see what I would be like a Muppet.
I can't
Muppetize me.
I can't wait for people.
I want to take some of our old skits, like our old stuff, and just find like some AI video maker that just turns the audio into us Muppet
like the
versions.
L4G.
Yeah.
It's the first one that comes to mind.
Oh, yeah.
Now, Jess was a recipient from one of the Delco days, and yeah, she used to be a bartender at Colley's, which, if you remember, lost to the Tanzanians of Dolans. She dropped the Muppets on us when we were going to Barnaby's once.
That, by the way, was one of the single funniest and unnecessarily serious thing that people took serious that should have been serious. Does that make sense?
No, it really was. Yeah.
Uncle Spiggy's shrimp and titties. Long time no hear. Al's hairline made his biggest comeback in 2020.
Absolutely fucking right.
I was bald by choice. I mean, I still got a 5 head. Don't get me wrong.
He says that.
Don't get me wrong on that. A comet. Colwyn Comet, yeah.
Fucking A, dude.
2016 Delco, yeah.
The M word. Muppets. We're all like, Jess was bartending at Colley's, and we're like, yeah, we're going to Barnaby's, so we could talk to girls and get drunk around not whatever we were doing. And she's like, you're just gonna fucking leave me, you fucking Muppets. And just all of us turn around like, what the fuck you just say? That's our word.
Yeah. Don't you talk to us like that.
Muppets.
I was thinking about it too. Al's hairline. I love how my hairline is just the topic. Guy grows a little hair back, and all suddenly it's like, dude, if I try to show you this, you'll see the bald spot if I try hard enough.
Oh yeah, dude.
I'm not gonna break my neck.
It's like
trying.
a fucking yarmulke.
Yeah, it's a reverse yarmulke.
Yeah.
It's
like when you leave a inflatable pool out too long on a yard. The grass just dies underneath.
So what other topics? I know we kind of did. We kind of the
you seen Task yet?
I have not. It's on my list to watch. And the only reason it's on my list to watch is because it was filmed in Delco. Am I wrong? I've heard it was actually good. Am I wrong?
I mean, I'll straight up say it. Mayor of Easttown, I thought was really good.
I thought it was a good movie. It was a good
really
show.
Good.
Yeah.
Task is twice as good.
Really?
Yeah, it's really good.
Are they still doing a Mayor of Easttown too?
No, so I think it was going to be like I don't know if it was like whichever one was better or whatever, but they got signed on for Task season 2 today.
Okay.
And I got to tell you, man, you want to talk about this fake Delco shit and like people just like, I guess, cultural appropriation, stealing it. They fucking nailed it. Like they did. There's the accents, all of them are just like, fuck. Like the dialogue, fuck. The actual shit is not just
who did the more like I refer to as the Delco drops, like, oh, I want to wall. Did you get your wall?
Mayor of Easttown was pandering city with that.
Pandering, yeah.
Task made it literally believable. It's just like you wouldn't even know that you weren't witnessing your own life at the time.
Subtract Delco out of both shows. Which one is just the better
Task?
Okay. So that's what I'm going to start watching soon then. It's on my list to watch. I just haven't watched it yet.
They literally just drop shit in casually. If you want to talk about, there was an infamous episode we had where I got pretty hyped about a place, about a TV show doing shit in Delco, using the word Delco, but calling it Everytown USA.
Mm-hmm.
Task really takes it as like, dude, we're going to do like an award-winning cinematography. And we're not even going to, like, really let you know. Like, they drop shit in there, dude. It's just like, yeah, over in Springfield, we're fucking doing this. Like, and
does it drop Delco a lot, though?
It is Delco, so they don't have to drop it.
Okay, so they're not like, oh, he's over in Springfield.
They do that.
Okay.
But it logically makes sense. It's a very natural narrative.
Okay.
Where, like, it actually progresses the story. It's not like, Tits McGee from Titanic going, like, getting a cheesesteak from Coco. It's like, we didn't need to know that. Someone murdered your daughter.
Yeah.
Like, this actually makes linear
Where
sense.
They start arguing over who's the best cheesesteaks in the show for whatever good reason.
Yeah. No, I mean, I love Coco's. You're one of my favorite places I ever worked. I worked there for 7+ years. No one's going to fucking Coco's for cheesesteaks.
They are not hair like plugs, Denise Matthews. I swear to God, I would tell you. I have no problem telling you. I'm not that kind of guy. I would shave my head before putting hair plugs in.
Well, Danielle brings up a good point here. We were coming home from a David Gilmour concert.
Okay.
In New York City. Whatever. We're getting home like late night. We live out in the the free East Bradford, the East Goshen area,
Yes.
right? So if you're wondering where that is, it's past Takoko. You know where that is? You keep going down the pike past the movie theater and all that shit.
I love Takoko.
Pulling up to the Oka Hessing Preserve.
Okay.
The Oka Hockey.
Yeah.
If you're wondering what that is, it's the giant empty fucking fields before you get to Westchester.
Yeah.
Kind of where we live. And we're like, oh shit, like, we weren't like tuned up or anything. We're coming from New York City. We're like, oh shit, that's like a DUI checkpoint on like a Wednesday night at 3 a.m. A little weird. And then we see like cars completely turned over, all this mayhem, police everywhere,
So like
all
multiple
these
cars.
lights on, and we're like, holy shit, this is like a vehicular 9/11. This is the worst thing I've ever seen.
Jesus.
So it's like they're directing and they're like, go around, like go through fucking to Different and Malvern and come back out on the other side of Westchester. I'm like, oh my God. And then I start like looking up. I'm like, that's got to be on Delco Dispatch, Chesco Dispatch. I'm like, that was pandemonium. See nothing, see nothing, see nothing. Then a month later, I see a permit pulled, and they're just like, we're filming a scene for Task. And it was like this epic scene. And we're like, oh my Lord. And
so
it's
like,
in the episode.
did they have people like with those lights like go this way, like going around?
Yeah,
So to you, it looked like a normal.
Well, it was actually the real people who would be doing that.
Okay.
Like it's, like
so
Delco
you were
Day,
technically an extra.
like basically
Your car was an extra in that show.
Yeah.
In that
So
film.
basically, like at Delco Day, where we have to hire the actual Upper Darby police.
Oh,
it
we
was
had to
the
pay
actual.
the Alden ones, the ALDEN Alden ones.
Oh yeah, they can't even spell their own fucking name, but charge
Yeah.
us $2,600.
You give me a bill for something that shouldn't be billed for, and on your invoice you spelled your own goddamn town wrong.
Didn't
and,
even send out one.
and then you retire a week later.
I'm sorry, if still pay for a police car, I don't know what they do. Why are you charging us for a fucking
Literally
police car?
the single biggest event in Delco, and I'm not talking about people. I'm not talking about money raised, because we know certain places that can raise a lot more money because they play golf or tennis with the guy who owns Giants.
Yeah.
I'm not going to get there with
Some
it.
people who've probably been
But
on
the
that.
single most blue collar, singly run individual event in Delaware County, and you don't back it by just getting a couple cops to help people cross the street.
$2,600 invoice.
1,200 people come to a single bar one day from all over your county to raise money where 100% of the proceeds go to a charity in Delco. That still burns my biscuits, as you can tell.
Little grinds my gears a little bit,
Yeah.
Al.
My old house was supposed to be in Task, but they pulled out in the last minute, which really pissed me off.
Well, sometimes you got to spray and pray and hope for the best, dude.
Ian, were you trying to get a spot? Was that like kind of where you were just bargaining? You're going to use my house, but I get to play a body.
Yeah.
Would you be a body in like Law and Order or some shit like that?
No one's killing a fat guy like this, dude.
Why didn't they move the body? Look at him.
The only thing I could be is in 7 where they have the glutton.
Oh,
so to the couch.
The best is when the dude had like the giant sword dildo.
Yeah.
Like it was like, yeah, it was pretty crazy. That was a great movie, by the way. They don't make movies like that anymore. Can I just say that? They really don't have like original movies like that.
Wait, L.K. Murray, what about that Ghost Hunter show that did the haunting on Scottsdale Road along the creek? You know that like I'm obsessed with that because I grew up right there.
By the way, that is the most Delco sentence.
Yeah.
And with the way you read it, the Ghost Hunter. The Ghost Hunter.
We seen that shit before, dude. We were coming up from a Phillies game. We were coming up past Mercy Fitz, pulling up, and like it was 4 of us.
Talk about Ghost Taylor.
No, it's still open. Oh, Taylor's gone. Yeah. Oh God, yeah.
I know Mercy Fitz there. My sister works. Sure hope so.
Mercy Fitz, dude. We were pulling up to Scottsdale on Lansdowne Ave, and it's 4 of us in a car coming from a Phillies game. We're like, oh, look at this drunk girl. Like she's so stupid. She's in the middle of the road. What's she even fucking wearing? And we pull up, and it just disappears. And we're like,
that's crazy.
That's just wild, man. We were like 23, and all 4 of us saw it, man.
One of our best episodes, one of our most viewed episodes, the Delco.
Walmart.
No, the Delco. Now that dude, can you talk about talk about a haunting mystery? I want to get people's input on this. So for those who don't know, we did an episode one time. It was it was like,
hold on, we'll think about the Fort Biff with the cat and dick.
Why people even allow us to do anything is beyond me. But
Walmart, you go into it.
Well, I'm sure, but So it's like, you ever watch an episode of a show that's been running too long and they're dialing in the episodes at this point? And like it's like when the Simpsons went to India for the 8th time.
Like when the Simpsons went to fucking Philadelphia for 215 Day.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah, man, I never heard of anywhere around here naming something after a date on a calendar.
yeah. Or or a zip code or
Area code.
area
Never
code.
heard of that, man.
Never heard of it. Do you think that was us? You want to take credit for that?
Dude,
I'm taking credit for it. We're gonna do it. I'm taking
Come on,
credit for
I
it.
got a Simpsons fucking tattoo.
I know you do.
I love them. I'm obsessed with them. I can
Great
tell
show.
you, I don't even like.
Timeless.
I don't even think like big for my britches or anything. I think it planted a seed. I think they probably were aware of it.
Well,
Have you ever heard in Philadelphia them ever mentioning 215 as like a day there?
No.
Did you hear any promotion? Did you see the news doing any of that shit? Did you see CBS there? Did you see whatever? When we did 610 June 10th, there's people everywhere for that shit, dude. We had a parade on 214 last year in Philadelphia, and not a single person, nothing was about a 215 thing. But Simpsons going doing it, I gotta think, dude. In my heart of hearts,
Those
I
are
do
800th
think there was a
episode.
seed planted from that.
I'm gonna take credit. I am notorious for taking credit where it's
215 Day my ass,
due.
dude.
Yeah, I remember. So like I was saying, like the Walmart episode made me laugh the hardest about going back and watching that. So here's us, no ideas what to do. Was that during the pandemic? No, that was before or after. I think it was before. Whatever.
After.
Was it after? Okay. Um, somebody was writing to us a lot about the cleanliness. I think it was the Eddystone Walmart.
Well, no, I started I did a meme where I did the ranking of the Delco Walmarts and how
Yes.
gross they are,
Mm-hmm.
and people got like pretty upset by the rankings. I did a full bar stool with that. I'm like, some of them I threw in there just to piss people off.
Yeah.
And that's
So-
still a great argument to this
So
day.
what we did was, we're just gonna go. We're gonna go live on our phone, walk around Walmart. Nobody's aware. Like before, like Mr. Beast and all those YouTubers like did it. Like I want to say, like we were like trendsetters here. And
In my heart of hearts,
in my heart of
I
hearts,
think I got the idea from our seats we planted.
we put my phone on my car. We drove around. It was 4 of us.
So
I think we drove by Howie Roseman's house. Then we
No, that was the ghost hunting one where we went by the owner, Jeffrey Lurie's house.
Jeffrey Lurie's
Yeah,
house. Okay.
'cause I used to work across the street from Larry
So
Marion.
so we went and we went to Walmart's and they were all like super clean.
Immaculate.
Like somebody knew we were going to do this. Like somebody
all
enough to
4
pay
of them.
attention to hey Walmart, Delco Lives Club, you better clean it up for these slobs.
Literally. It
Uh,
was like right before Christmas. Like I had to go to like 2 of them in one day. And I was like, these are all so terrible.
Danielle Gaffney believes that it planted a seed.
Yeah, because she had to deal with my fucking tirade that morning.
That's right, Prof. We will take the credit. Were you in the
Fuck
car
yeah.
with us for that one? Was he in that one?
He was
I
in
think
most
I
of
think
them, yeah.
Delco Jesus was me, Delco Jesus, but one other person. There's 4 people in the car for that.
Probably Carrie.
Maybe Carrie, yeah, or Spaz, maybe.
Oh, yeah.
A bunch. God, I'm not even saying. Eddie Stone is superior. God damn it, Prophet. He's not even on the show, and I'm saying
I'd
God
never
damn it.
rob a bank with him.
Jesus Christ. Now I was supposed to get a World Cup ticket, which is cheap for them, but they found a better place for the antagonist home to be. Your home wasn't antagonizing enough for them, Ian. Christopher
Wait,
Holbrook.
Ian, what town you in? Because I think I'm in your neck of the woods because I drove by. He's notorious over the last 10 years of telling us they used to have nuclear missiles out in like West Town or whatever.
Yeah, right on the borderline. There.
And I drive by there every so often when I get pissed off at Westchester Pike, and I'm like, I think that's the place he's talking about with the fucking missiles. And I'll secondhand tell people the story.
Mhm.
I want to make sure it's true.
Christopher Holbrook, these damn people always stealing your shit. 215 Day, your last name. Should you talk to a lawyer? So Holbrook, tell about how the last name comes into play. Your last name's in a lot of stuff by a certain Delconian who writes movies and.
Yeah, she's one of the only people who has more views on Delco.today or whatever more than us.
Delco.today or.
Nah, my older brothers are very, very close with Tina Fey. Still hang out with her, and in most of her.
Up with.
Yeah.
And is the truth that the guy, one of the people in her movies, was based on your brother or something?
Several of them.
Several of them.
Yeah.
She.
Gay Damien is my brother. Like,
Okay.
like she doesn't even go here.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's him.
So,
Still hangs out with my brother
so they
Jim.
actually, not did she just steal his name, but it's because of his family the name is used. It's just, I mean, Holbrook's not an uncommon name, but there's other Holbrooks out there.
In Mean Girls,
Like, if you find somebody with my last name, they're related to me. Like, there's no other option.
no, and Baby Mama, her last name's Holbrook. In is it Date Night? Mark, oh my God, Marky Marks,
Well,
Mark Wahlberg's
what was
first
the
name
first
is
one you
Holbrook.
said?
Baby Mama.
Yeah, because she goes, her last name is actually Holbrook in that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then in Date Night, I think it is Mark Wahlberg's first name is Holbrook.
Oh, his
There's
first name's
two
Holbrook?
there's two SNL characters named Holbrook, and there's also a very infamous one with, I want to say it's Sean William Scott. I want to say Sean William
Is that
Scott,
Stifler?
where it's Will Ferrell tries out cat toys, and they start pawing on the desk like they're cats. It's called Delco Toys.
Oh, really?
Yeah, she
That's
wrote
funny.
that one. It was before she was like on the show, but as a writer.
Prophet moved again. I know you said that. I live within pissing distance of McDade, and it's quite possibly the worst one.
Oh, the fucking
the
the
Walmart.
Walmart, I assume.
No, it's not quite. It is.
It is.
It's the worst.
Remember they were like,
First part, it's small, so for Walmart, that's not a good thing.
remember our our whole thing for a while was we wanted to keep sanity in this area, and we would go out and like basically Mythbusters, like rumors going around.
Mm-hmm.
And I remember one of them was like, the Eddystone Walmart does like human trafficking. And we're like, no, it doesn't. Then we started going there, like, it probably fucking does, dude.
Well,
This place sucks.
Do you know what I didn't know? Like, I thought Walmart. Now, if you go, take the one he's talking about, the one on McDade Boulevard, right? And I guess that's Glen.
Oh, I'm sorry. I meant the Eddystone one.
Yeah.
The Eddystone one was one that did human trafficking. I'm like, it probably fucking does.
Oh, that parking lot alone.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
But
the McDade one is
the McDade one is
it's probably the best one though.
But here's my point about it is, I went to the mountains years and years ago. And I went, they're like, well, I'm like, we need to go get supplies and food and stuff. They said, we can go to Walmart and get it all done. I'm like, and I go to the Walmarts around here. The food around here.
Is the moral of your story that we're the only area with bad Walmarts? Because it's a real thing.
Yes. Because I got into these, I first I pull into what I thought was a town, but it was just one Walmart. Like, so the Walmart in the Poconos is probably as big as Clifton Heights. That's number one. Like the same geographical layout. It is probably as big as Clifton Heights. Probably has the same amount of people working there that live in Clifton Heights, and it has like 3 Acme's size worth of food in there, plus all the other crap. Like, it is what like when I would watch people make Walmart jokes, like comedians or cartoon, like The Simpsons or something, when they would make like go to like things that they would call Walmart or something close to that, like Supermart.
Yeah.
Like, I'm like, this is such an over exaggeration. I'm like, no, it's not. No, we just have the shittiest ones.
No, it's a Delco. It's a Southeast PA thing because, like you said, man, when I go to Nevada, when I go to Illinois, when I go to Michigan, when I go to Canada, when I go to like all these places, it's like, dude, the Walmart's like legit. And I don't know if it's because they grew up with them or whatever. Because do you remember this? It was a final answer on one of the Delco Jeopardies.
Okay.
It was, what was the first Walmart and what year was it?
First Walmart.
The first Walmart in Delco, and what year was it?
So let's just go through them real quick. There's the Eddystone, the Glen Olden, I guess is that Marple? Springfield? What is that one?
Mm-hmm.
Is that Marple?
Yeah, let's go with that. Springfield. Yeah.
Springfield.
Marple Crossroads.
And then where's the other one?
Chichester.
Chichester. That's it? So I'm not sure about the Chichester one. I would imagine the Eddystone one was the first one.
No.
Into those 3 I just mentioned?
Glen Olden was the first one. I think it was like 03, right?
Okay.
So you got to remember, we are already used to coming off of department stores dying off and all that shit, right?
Sure.
We all grew up with our Kmart's, our Bradleys, our Heckingers, our fucking, Kohl's wasn't even a thing yet. So
Kmart,
Clovers, the Kmart's.
McDade was supposed to be a Walmart.
So we already had those, and we already gave our Delco a allegiance to, much like while people will die for the shitty pizza place at the end of their street instead of whatever. And we already gave that. So the Walmarts came, and I think we like treated them like bastard children and just let them suck. Because it is all 4 or 5 of our Walmarts suck ass. And I can tell you what the worst one in the tri-state area is. It's the one in fucking Exton, dude.
Really?
I'd rather go to fucking Baghdad or Tehran today. Today, I'd rather deal with missiles and shit coming down than go to the Exton fucking Walmart.
Ian's answering. I used to live in Edgemont. The nukes were in the the nukes were in the Edgemont golf course Could you imagine sitting there putting and then all of a sudden, like,
What the fuck is the Edgemont? I lived in Edgemont. What
the
is the
golf
Edgemont
course
golf
starts
course?
opening up underneath and like the
Yeah.
silos before it became a
Take that, Venezuela.
now it's a real estate development. This old silo factory.
What was the Edgemont golf course? I don't even remember that. Is it what like Chesterfield Estates is now?
I could see Foreman Mills from my deck.
Oh, Foreskin Mills is rough.
Is that still there? Foreman Mills?
It was the last time I had to pull over in that parking lot to pee.
Foreman Mill. What was it? National
Wholesale Liquidators.
Was it National? Okay,
National Wholesale Liquidators, Al.
I used to go when I used to cater. I used my little catering job when I first started, and that's where I would go get my like.
You could buy. It was like Timu was a building.
Yeah, no, that's the greatest.
You could walk in. I remember going. I'm like, I need 20 foot of stereo wire, and like, well, here's 200. It's $1.
McDade Boulevard. McDade Boulevard Walmart is a fourth world country.
It's bad, but I don't think it's I don't think it's the worst.
Didn't you? Guys...
Oh, sorry, I take that back. Eddie Stone's Exon's the worst. Eddie Stone's the second worst. The fucking Springfield one is the third worst.
It's the angriest. Or it will make you the angriest.
Yeah.
That's the one thing I've learned. First part, the parking lot over there is the
design.
It is just too much crap around there, and to put a Walmart in that congested area with like a movie theater and everything, it's horrible.
Can I piggyback off your argument and just like cut in?
Yeah.
You're right that is one of the worst. I have to put it out there, and I think that any viewer right now will agree with the statement, and we need to address it as Delco as itself.
Okay.
Lawrence Park Shopping Center is the worst fucking parking lot in America right now. When was the last time you were there?
Been a while, 6 months.
Think of the smorgasbord of terribly put together. Imagine if COVID, cancer, the flu, the plague, Hitler, and Amy Schumer all became one entity.
Oh my god, like a Voltron or a Mighty Morphin Power Rangers.
These restaurants that are like, 5 minutes in, 5 minutes out. You have these department stores like
the
Home
smell
Goods.
of that alone is ugh.
You have Panera, you have a bank, you have all these places that have this complete mismatch of times you'd be in there. Just logically, the spots are too small. There's too many spots that are too small. Throw in some restaurants, throw in a hospital in the back, like a glorified an outpatient thing.
Mm-hmm.
And a college, because there's like the Chubb Institute.
Yeah. It's not
all in one.
No, that's not even there anymore.
Building.
It's a Planet Fitness. It's a pediatrician office and something else all in one.
So that is still a doctor's office, though.
Yeah, it's a doctor's office.
Oh yeah. There's no school.
Yeah, I went to that Chubb.
So think about this thing. Something you're
my
in
alma
for 5
mater
minutes.
right there, baby.
You have a bunch of people trying to get in there for 5 minutes. A bunch of people trying to get in there for 45 minutes at the gym. A bunch of people who are dedicating their whole days and all that shit. All in this one fucked up place, the worst traffic flow in a dangerous area because the people driving fucking suck too.
Yeah. Well, everybody's agreeing with the fact that Walmarts in other areas are bigger, better,
so much more amazing,
and nicer. Can I just throw that out there?
Nicer.
You can walk through. I swear to God, the one Walmart, I think it was the Poconos Walmart. I'm trying to remember. I went to, and you walk down the aisle, and I swear to every turn when the aisle changed departments from like clothing to food or to appliances or whatever, there was somebody there going, "Do you need help?" And I don't know if they were saying
like,
my wife
me because I didn't think a Walmart could suck this less.
Yeah, like I thought they were asking my wife that because she was being held against her will. To find
human traffic like Yettystone one.
I mean, the guy kept asking my wife to blink twice if you're in trouble. But no, like they were being
next time you're in here, wear something yellow.
They smiled at me and said, "Thank you for coming." My own parents don't tell me that. I mean, like seriously.
Now the Walmarts on the south side of Chicago are literally nicer than our best Targets out here.
Target's a joke. Like really?
Target's beginning to irk me recently.
Well, first part, why don't we have two Walmarts within spitting distance of Springfield? I'm literally sandwiched between two Walmarts.
I mean Targets.
Or Targets, I mean. Targets. Like, where does that come in?
Target is a little communisty because I feel they only carry like one of each thing nowadays. You know what I mean? It's like I want a picture frame. I'm like, great, we have this. Like, I want options.
Booth Win. Chris, Booth Win. Is there one in Booth Win?
I don't know. If I'm going to Booth Win, I'm going to Booth's Corner.
Oh, they were all guessing what you thought was the first one.
Oh, okay.
I'm a little behind, guys. Sorry.
Yeah.
Old Masters Chippin' Pipe.
I know that one. Yeah.
Let me hit a couple of these comments so we can get caught up. On the left, going towards the movie. Okay,
That is that one. Yeah.
I'll send. I'll send you a pic.
A feet.
Yeah, did you send me
A feet.
Oh, here it is. He did send it to me. What is this? Oh, he sent me a picture of his view from his house to the Walmarts. I mean, I'm see if I can get up on the screen at one point, but
Oh, you close, man.
yeah.
Oh boy,
you
you're
could smell.
he's near the old.
You could smell the savings.
You know what he's near? He's near the old. Was it Eddie's Hot Dogs?
Is that
The one that was like behind the new
Yeah,
Taco
no.
Bell.
Yeah, because he's looking at Foreman Mills.
Yeah.
No, yeah. That's so he's across the street. Yeah.
Eddie's that open at
Here's
like
your-
2 in the
here's
morning to
your
sell fucking
beverage there. Yeah.
S. Coben.
That's cool.
Spectacular beer distributor. Love that.
Five
place.
Belows are terrible. Five Belows are a Delco startup.
Started. They were. I mean, I'll chug this Mountain Dew if anyone knows what Five Below started as. It was also a Final Jeopardy question on.
I know it is, so I'm not going to say. I'll let people chime in. Ken and Oxford Walmarts are awesome. Yeah, that's my point. Is like, I did not go to a Walmart for a longest time outside of Delco, and I'm like, why are these shows like making fun of Walmart? But like, I mean, I know you're supposed to go over the top, like caricature version of something, but
like, how good are their fucking Targets then?
Yeah, that's a good point. If your significant other were to cheat on you with a Walmart employee, would you rather they work at McDade or Eddie Stone?
McDade.
Why is that?
Dude, Eddie Stone's rough, dude. Eddie Stone, I will.
You afraid you won't be able to beat the guy's ass?
I don't. Oh my god, no, because they're the ones who like. They don't fight. They like want to stab balls.
You know what I would
like? They want to stab you in the.
I would actually say Eddie Stone because then she can get trafficked.
Walmart on. I've never heard of these numbers before. Besides, like 272 is how much I weighed in like third.
Well, that's the other thing is that's like outside of 476, but we still call it the blue route. When I start seeing people throw numbers out there,
yeah,
like even Route 1, like no,
Route 1,
it's Farmer Pike, it's State Road, it's depending on what part of town you're.
Route 1 is Baltimore Pike, but it goes from Maine to Miami.
Yeah, but if you, how often do you use numbers around here? Oh, I'm on 352, 452.
Out where I'm at.
I know I'm talking about for around here. Like when you're talking around here,
where I'm at, I still have to ask. I'm like, which one was 252? Which one was 252? Which one was 352?
Yeah.
I'm like, do I live? I have to ask people. I'm like, do I live on that one? 3 is Westchester Pike. I know that. 611's Broad Street. I remember that.
Yes, and then both ways because you can hit it from the north as well as Target is Walmart, but after finding God in rehab.
It's so much less fun.
Yeah. Old Masters is now called a Valley View.
You're gonna have to explain to me on a map, woman.
I can smoke Newports at my above ground pool and look at Foreman Mills. You are living the Delco dream right there.
It's just
I can actually imagine this. Like this is where AI comes in handy. Hey, make a picture of Prophet floating in a pool, smoking port.
Remember I made a picture of him in AI?
Yeah.
When it launched, it was spectacular. Dude.
Well, remember it was the one with me eating the Fudgy the Whale. I'm behind the Sherman Williams. Okay. Yep. Denise Matthews said Zany Brainy.
It was Zany Brainy.
Zany Brainy.
Yeah, Fit Five Below started as Zany Brainy.
Mapes 5 and 10 also.
Headquarters is Wayne.
I joke all the time with my coworkers in Wilmington that lives in Delaware County. If you know, you know. I'm going to take him to Glen Olden Walmart for shock value. I mean that like do you ever hear like parents tell their kids like if you don't knock
I'll turn this car around. You know. I'll turn this life around. We're going to Walmart.
Piss yourself. No, no, but like I'm gonna take you to military school if you don't knock your shit off type situation. I'm gonna take you to Glen Olden Walmart if you don't knock your shit off. Because I'll be honest with you, when I was a kid, it wasn't because the stores were bad or anything, but when I was a kid, my dad would threaten me like, if you don't knock your shit off, I'm gonna make you go clothes shopping with your mother.
Dude, try fucking grow up in Lansdowne where it'd be like, if you get kicked out of Bonner, you're going to Penwood. Like, oh Lord. Like if I was in Upper Darby, I'd be like, if you get kicked out of Bonner, you're going to Upper Darby. I'd be like, yeah, back then I don't care. Penwood, I'm like, oh no.
So far, so Chris said, yeah, the Walmart Maryland has a seafood section. First part that makes sense, but if you close your eyes in the Walmart in Eddystone, you can pretend you can smell the seafood section.
I'm sorry, the Kanoko out here in South Delco has a seafood section. Doesn't mean it's safe.
Get your gas station sushi.
Yeah. Get your petrol at Kanoko. Not even with the S.
When Foreman Mills was a drive-in, I dreamed of living in Steve's house. I didn't know that was a drive-in. Darby, you're a little older than me. I mean, I know Clifton Heights had one with the Kmart, or not even Kmart anymore, whatever it is down there now.
That used to be a drive-in, apparently.
That was a drive-in.
Allegedly.
Yeah, that was a drive-in. I don't know if people did. I went to a drive-in. When did the Venom versus Carnage come out, or whatever it was?
2018.
So there was what's it called? The
like we were adults, Al.
No, but I was
grown up.
But I'd never been to a drive-in before. My wife, there was one at the Navy Yard. They had like shipping containers, and they put a big screen on it.
Oh, like right at the post-pandemic. It was probably after the pandemic.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, so we went there, and I'm like, what? And like, you have to set the radio to a certain channel to get the audio for the movie. And
yeah,
how do people do drive-ins? It's the worst.
I don't know, man. The only thing
I would sit in my car for 2 hours and watch a movie. If I'm going to do that, I'm going to be on my phone sneaking fried chicken.
The only thing I ever driven into was the fucking drive-through menu at the Wendy's near O'Hara when I was 16.
How about that being one of our biggest posts? Wendy's.
That I drove through that. Oh yeah, dude, we changed the world.
The taxation without representation.
Al,
the soda tax.
2 weeks ago, I was in Boston at the Tea Party Museum where they revolted against oppression and taxation without representation. And I wanted to look at these hosts and go, you don't know shit about the Folsom Wendy's and taxation without representation.
How about the old famous Summit Inn down the street from the Landmark Diner is now called the Golfers
Inn? The
Inn.
Golfers Inn, and you want to know?
There's not even a golf. You can't even go there. I mean, there's the golf course there. I guess.
You know a funny, stupid inside story I have about myself, whatever. So,
how do you have an inside story with yourself?
Well,
aren't all stories with yourself inside?
I'm in bands and we record music and shit, right?
Absolutely.
So,
not good.
Sometimes when I do vocals, do you know what's cheaper than like renting out a studio? Running out a shitty hotel room and just like screaming and recording shit. So I have used the Summit Inn before and it was like, yeah, man, $30 a day. Cool, great. Golf? What is it called?
Did nobody complain?
No, what's it called? It's called the Golf Way In or what the fuck? He said it right.
Oh,
Putter's Green. What the fuck's the name of it?
It's called the Golfers Inn.
The Golfers Inn is like $210 a night for the same place you go to do drugs and like shoot people
with more colors.
But they painted it more orange.
There's like prettier, brighter colors on the wall.
They painted it orange now, Al.
Or Delcy Drive-In and Vineland. I find drive-ins like I can understand back in the day when there's no choice, they didn't have movie theaters to go to, but I can't see the plus.
Yeah, we had polio too. We've grown out.
Yeah, I just don't see the. I hated it. Had no fun.
Do you want Jim Crow laws while you're at it? Like,
I don't want to sit in a lawn chair and watch a 2-hour movie. I want to be comfortable in a chair, either in air conditioning in my house or something. I'm just saying, I don't see the fun in that.
I genuinely like movie theaters nowadays. Most of them really stepped it up, man.
They had to. Like,
if I had kids and honestly, shit, though, I'd rather shove a cactus in my ass than pay $200.
Well, that lies the problem. Then people talk about the movies going 100%. Down. I mean, to be honest, what was the last movie you said I got to see that when it comes out in the theater?
I go to all the ones I want to see in 4D.
Like, what was the last movie you saw?
The last one I genuinely saw in theaters was Avatar 3. Before that,
was any good?
Weapons.
I never got in those movies. Any good?
Yeah, it's a holdover movie. Like, you do need to see it for what's coming up. It's good though.
Is there another one coming?
There's 2 more.
That's Disney, right?
It is. It's on the Disney...
Avengers movies. It's Fox, right?
Yeah.
Well, Fox.
It's on Disney Plus if you're wondering.
Well, Disney owns Fox. That's why.
Which makes Marge Simpson and Dee Reynolds Disney princesses.
Interesting.
It does.
But I can tell you, I went to see. I think the Thunderbolts was the last movie I saw in the theater.
No, I don't even remember.
No.
Oh, is that the one with the side story of the Black Widow?
No, well, parts of it, but okay. It's no. I'm sorry. It was either Superman or the Fantastic Four that came out in July
of last year.
Yeah, of the summertime is the last.
Well, we do like booze and reviews.
Yeah,
where we'll pick a movie and we'll go to.
Do you go to the tavern?
No. Since we live in the area that should not be named, and the other
provinces, I don't have to sneak chicken. I eat my chicken the way I want to, Prof. Don't tell me how to eat my chicken,
dude. At Edgemont, the movie theater, you don't have to sneak anything. You just walk in with whatever.
No. I'm saying I used to sneak, like, just eat chicken off the side, like instead of going home with chicken, I just eat it in my car.
Now I go to like maybe 3, 4, or 5 movies a year, and it's usually 4D or something we really want to see. But we make a whole thing out of it.
Yeah.
Go to fucking Bonefish Grill, get hammered beforehand. PJ Wellhands, get hammered. Booze and reviews, dude.
Says my daughter's mom lives across from the Walmart in Edison. By the way, the most Delco sentence ever. My daughter's mom,
Daughter's mom
my
lives
baby's
across from
mother,
the Eddystone, the E-Rock fucking
yeah,
Walmart.
slinging rock at the E-Rock.
Nothing like waking up to the smell of that fucking pop ice.
Prophet wants to know: did you dump tea cooler into the harbor?
You do get to 13 in the harbor. It's kind of cool.
What is, yeah, so you were just in Boston.
Yeah, we drove. The missus, who's in here right now, she loves Nine Inch Nails, the band. We saw them in Philly. We had really good seats. It was cool.
She's a big I mean, I'm not saying I'm surprised she likes Nine Inch Nails, but I didn't think she was that big of a fan.
diehard.
Really?
So she wanted to see him again on the same tour, and the options were Newark, New Jersey, which is only an hour, and we could come back, or Boston. And it was Valentine's Day, and it was a nice, cool way to spend Valentine's Day, whatever. I had been to Boston when I was younger, and I hated it. But we went up, and like, I guess because I'm older now, it is fucking, it's a cool city, it's fun. But we did Nine Inch Nails the one night. We did all the touristy shit you could do the next night. Ate some lobster rolls, which is a cool thing. But
Hot dog rolls with
the
lobster.
day home, number one, we took the Acela up there.
I love the
The greatest way to travel in the history of fucking humankind.
Except they threw me off one time because I was on the phone instead of asking me just to hang up my phone.
Really?
I was going from Wilmington, Delaware, Acela to
New York?
no,
Newark?
Baltimore.
Baltimore.
My buddy lived
Oh, you
down
went
there.
south.
Yeah, my buddy lived down there. I was working in Delaware. I got a ride down there. One of the guys I work with dropped me off to the Acela. I'm waiting for my train. Never take the train a lot. No big deal. I'm on the phone talking to my buddy, just trying to tell me where his key was when I got to the house and all that, or where he was going to be when he picked me up. I'm sorry. And he was just telling me that, and the train came, and the guy stopped, put his hand on my chest, and said, "You can't come on the train. You have to go down there." I stepped out before my foot hit the
I
ground.
just got to interject with people. Yeah, 9 Inch Nails more like 9 Inch Bells.
I had a.
The 9 inches. Like, yeah, 9 Inch Bells.
Yeah, right. He
9 inches.
He
of
banged her
tears.
9 times to get her 9 inches. Yeah, the guy put his head. He goes, "You got to go down there." Before my foot backed up and hit the ground to walk that way, the door shut and sped off. I had to go down and pitch a bitch. I'm like, the guy goes, "Well, which door?" I went in this blue door. She goes, "Well, that's the quiet car." She's like, "You should have hung up your phone." I'm like, why didn't the douchebag just say, "Sir, you have to get off your phone"?
Yeah, right.
That's all you had to say. I didn't know this. How did I know it was a fucking silent car?
Dude, ours was a disaster from the beginning. We did not get what we
I
paid
thought
for.
it was being racist.
But no, like, no, it was dude, I'd rather do that than drive or take a plane or anything. So we took the Acela up there, breeze. It was awesome. As terrible as it was still a breeze.
Mm-hmm.
And the way back, so we're fat boys. And we love Barstool.
Sure.
To an extent. Yeah,
Sure.
like they're doing what we want to do, like, and all that shit.
Oh, they're us successful.
Yeah, they're doing it right.
Yeah.
And Dave Portnoy, man, he does pizza reviews, and he did 4 in Delco, and they were pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
Like, he did Gaetano 7-9, I think it was. He did Pika 7-9, tied with Gaetano's fair. Okay, he did Imperial.
I hate when people bring up Gaetano's, by the way, because it makes me sad.
It's sad.
It is. It's sad.
He did Imperial 6-9, great for Imperial.
Yeah.
And he did Sam's Boardwalk, which is like somewhere in the middle, like a 7-4 or some shit.
Mm-hmm.
Right? So we realized he's from New England, and we knew that Stamford, Connecticut, New Haven, Connecticut, Boston, the suburbs of Boston are a big part of the top 20.
Mm-hmm.
So our entire goal was on the way back, we're going to go to the ones we can.
Mm-hmm.
And
Holbrook hit every one.
No, we hit 4
in one afternoon.
So we hit 4 because we're like, man, he I think his reviews are fair, right?
Mm-hmm.
His number 1 of all time that he gave a 10 to. As a dude who came down to Delco a lot, I appreciate this. It's called Monty's Restaurant. Apparently, it's not that good. He only put it because it's the one he grew up around the corner from and whatever. I'm like, cute. I get it. But we asked people out there. It's called in Lynn, Massachusetts. And they said in Lynn, Massachusetts, there's a place called Lynbrook Pizza. We went there. It's imagine if your favorite corner bar, imagine if Mary's Cafe, if Busty's, if whatever, had that homely feel, the neighborhood feel, and all that shit, and they're giving you high-end pizza, right? and it's very unique pizza. He gave it. He gave that one actually a 9.4. Fucking zero.
Really?
Zero. It was a glorified fucking bagel bite, no flavor. And we gave it this. We like my credit card just came in the other day. Every place we went, we bought a cheese pizza that he reviewed, and we bought a designer one. Their designer one there, spectacular. Their cheese one, fucking putrid. It's a glorified bagel bite. We went to Frank Pepe's Pizzeria Neapolitana in Chestnut Hill, Massachusetts.
I don't like the name. The name's like, how can we sound over the top Italian right now?
Well, let me explain exactly what it looks
Frank
like.
Pepe's Neapolitan Cacciatore, Trecciatore, pizza, fromage, and something.
What if I told you, think back to your earliest memories of going to the Sears on 69th Street?
Okay.
Can you picture that with
Yeah.
like the rundown parking garage and the sports gambling thing, the turf club, where the fuck it was, right?
Mm-hmm.
It was in an abandoned place like that. And they bring out the pizza, and it's like, imagine Anthony's coal fire pizza
Okay.
with only the negatives of it, with none of the
So
positives.
just the coal burn on the bottom.
They scorched part of it, and the other part was like fucking raw Play-Doh.
And the best part was the scorched part.
And there was like no sauce, like a sauce embargo. Then we went to Sally's a pizzeria, which was the number one for a long time, right? New Haven, Connecticut. It is on Yale's campus.
It's over here is about New Haven being this pizza haven.
New Haven's supposed to be, right?
Mm-hmm.
So it's on Yale's campus. Got to see Yale. If you recall, I actually have a an accreditation from Yale that I took on this show during the pandemic. So I went there and saw my fellow Bulldogs. It was an 80-minute wait that turned into a 2.5-hour wait. Whatever, I don't care, man. We drove by, we saw the lines. Got there. This is the pizza that he ranked number one for a long time. Imagine, you'll appreciate this, but you'll hate it. Imagine if a Mormon used AI to make a Gaetano's.
Imagine a Mormon used AI. I'm imagining it would be terrible.
So you know how Gaetano's had like the thick sauce, almost like a marinara situation?
Yeah, yeah.
It was that was somehow way too chunky, but also clear liquidy at the same time,
Mm-hmm.
with very sparse cheese, and tasted like fucking COVID diagnosis.
Ugh.
I do think that Yale probably got in his pockets to give this place a good review because it fucking sucked. But also, what would you expect from fucking Ivy League Yale people? Did you expect a lot of flavor?
No.
So,
and that, listen,
I hated that trip. I mean, I love the trip, and I'm glad I went to these places. Like I said, the designer ones they sold.
does
cool.
Boston make you love more or loathe more the area you grew up in?
I love it more. And I kind of feel like who hurt him in his youth that he thinks that, like, I'm telling you, if you put, and I'm not saying this half-heartedly, if you take this New Haven pizza, if you take this Lynbrook pizza, this fucking Cambridge pizza, if you put that shit next to a Lunchable,
Okay.
it's going to beat the Lunchable, but not by that much.
Gotcha.
And, like, you know, we are blessed. We are blessed in an area that grew up with Gaetanos, even if they're gone. That grew up with, that still has Simoneras, that still has Picas, whatever they're going to do. Apparently, they're moving to the Broomall industrial complex soon.
Mm-hmm.
I saw the address. I didn't type it in on Google. I assume it's in the back near the Produce Junction, right?
Something like that, yeah.
Okay. That's a cool area.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of businesses back there.
You ain't going to lose too much of, like, the
Marple Sports
regulars.
Arena or whatever.
Yeah. You ain't going to lose too much of the
Just like
upgrade
deck hockey
regulars.
back there.
Fucking A, dude.
Back in my athletic days,
Yeah.
dude.
But now we
when my hair was real.
we do live in an area blessed with really good food, and I feel bad for the people who are moving in now that are just
There's been a
dependent.
resurgence because I'm gonna say this.
Nico's,
Huh?
Nico's. I heard great things about
Love
Nico's,
me
dude.
some
That's the
Nico's.
name of it, right?
Nico's is where the old Gems is.
The Gems, yeah.
The borderline of Clifton and Springfield by the cross from Holy Cross
It is
Church.
that good.
Yeah, they have a lot of different things. They do cheesesteaks, but they also do like chicken cutlets, hoagies, and stuff. Now, I haven't had a hoagie or a cold sandwich there yet. I've had a cheesesteak, fried onions, Cooper Sharp. I've had a chicken cutlet sandwich so far. These are the two things I've had there. And it's given me faith back in the sandwiches in the county because a lot of the places, like you just mentioned, we talked about Coco's, We've talked about Sims in Clifton. Gatanos is gone. A lot of these places, the big names especially, have been either bought out
Yeah.
and they've changed.
Slacks is gone too, man.
Slacks is gone. They've changed. And, there's, what's it, Delco Steaks. Whatever.
I mean, no offense to them. Their product is not really the cheesesteak I like, I guess. I don't know.
It's what, if I'm coming from out of town and go, I've heard of this Philly cheesesteak. Okay, this isn't bad. That's how I look at it.
Yeah.
It's mediocre.
It's decent recently, man. Van Horns.
I haven't been to Van Horns yet. I always ask. I know you live up, you work up.
I work right there. Yeah.
I've heard nothing but good about Van Horn.
Yeah, they closed and then they reopened. I'm like, I've been going there more than not. And I'm like, dude, the service is great. The prices are cool.
Mm-hmm.
The sandwiches are.
They closed.
They had a fire. Fire.
I'm glad I'm glad it reopened because a lot of places sometimes on fire.
You know what I'll put them like? I'll put them like this. They're like wolves. But you know how, like, no offense to wolves, wolves has two different like wolves fighting inside them.
Yeah.
Pardon the pun.
Yeah. That's where I still go for
wolves, and both of them can make a good regular sandwich, and both of them can make a good over the fucking top sandwich.
Mm-hmm.
Stick towards the less over the top.
Okay.
With both of them, I always felt.
Okay.
Because sometimes if there's too much going on, you can't really appreciate what's going on.
No,
if that makes any sense.
I do like specialty sandwich. I still wolves. This is where Uber Eats came in handy because I can get Wolf's in Springfield certain nights if I want it. I really want Wolf's.
Oh, from the
Uber Eats,
from the Havertown one.
No.
Oh, from the Aston.
From the Aston one.
I love Wolf's.
I love Wolf's, and we just had the other night. And my wife is a tried and true, like, get a cheesesteak, fried onions, not like the one with fried pickles and all the crazy stuff.
Kimchi.
And let me just tell you something. Dan Wolf does an amazing sandwich. I don't care if it's the Gitchy one, as you said.
The man cares. The man cares.
The man cares. It's only prime product. Then America's Pie. Still trying to. I still order from there.
That is one positive to living where I am.
Mm-hmm.
I'm only like one red light away from the original America's Pie.
Dude, the one in Westchester is amazing.
It's insane. Like they're. I actually have said it. Because those
were the only places I was buying sandwiches from, and they're probably like, well, keep buying sandwiches.
You know what my ongoing joke is?
What?
Both their hold music is the same.
Mm-hmm.
It's the piano going. Wolf's and America's Pie are both the same hold music, and to me, they are both. It's not a Mount Rushmore of 4. It's a Mount Rushmore of 2 that killed the other 2. They are the 2 best places to get a sandwich in the tri-state area.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. But Nico's definitely up and coming. They're gonna like, listen. They're more tried and true. They're not gonna have like the specialty sandwiches, and that's what I think makes Wolf's and America's Pie like really special.
They're themselves. Yeah.
They wow. I had a sandwich with
Pistol Pete is the great.
Have you had
the Gritty and the Pistol Pete are two of the greatest
armadillo eggs? I think they call them. They're pretty much. I think they're like peppers, mini small peppers. I think they're hot peppers, jalapenos, with stuff with brisket.
Oh, my butthole loves you already.
Yeah, delicious. Yeah, those are tried and true sandwich places. Nico's is definitely up and coming.
Oh, same street, maybe half a mile down, dude. The steel steak from fucking Johnny B's.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my lord.
Sponsoring Souvenirs, provolone pie would shake my fucking tits right now. Yeah, no, dude, I love the provolone pie with the shredded sausage on it.
So creative. I love it.
Prime Steaks on McDade. I haven't had Prime Steaks.
No, me neither. It's the old. That is the Fallcroft. No. Where's it? Oh, Prime Steaks is the old the dugout or Uncle Snazzy. Uncle Snazzy.
I've heard that was good. My sister lives not too far from there.
It looks legit,
and she said they've gone down there and it looks. I heard it was good.
Okay,
I have to try it out. Is it really that good? I want to know. Like, is it worth for me to go? Nico's and Prime, owned by 2 great kids I know. Okay, yeah, I
sold.
I'm in.
The best Italian food in Delco is owned by the Greeks and the fucking Turks.
Top tier shit from Prime. Wet cat shit. I don't know what that. Oh boy. That's like he changed his mind pretty quickly. Have you had a Jersey Mike's now? We had Jersey Mike's now in Delco. Yeah, that's
Let me tell you about Jersey Mike's.
Oh, do you like vinegar splashed all over your shit?
The person, I mean, I'm just gonna break the fucking fourth wall here.
Break it.
I used to work a night job. The owner of that is from.
I know people. I'm surprised too. He worked.
I worked all.
I know. I'm kidding.
This dude is from New York. He's got a lot of money. He's actually a nice dude. he loved Jersey Mike's, whatever. He is based out of the Villanova area, and he's like, these kids need their Jersey Mike's. I'm like, dude, we have enough good hoagie places in this fucking area. And he's like, I'm gonna open one at the place it is now in Drexel Line. I was like, if we got a compass out right now between Sangilo's, between Farm Fresh, between
By the way, Farm
Pagano's,
Fresh,
yeah,
it's still one of a great sandwich. I'm going to throw that out there.
between
Top
at the
tier.
time Slacks, DeFabio's, Van Horn's.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, you really want to open a place right in the middle of that?
Oh, and don't forget, right up the street now, great sandwich place. You don't always think about it for sandwiches. Gianni Paisanos is in that
The one
shop.
that used to be in Springfield?
It's still Springfield technically, I guess, up the street. It was the one that was on on Bulmer Pike. Now it's a La Esperanza. Well, next to it, it was La Esperanza. It's a Mexican place, which, by the way, very good. Eaten there a few times. Boys love it. But it is now in that shopping center right next to Hibachi's on Route 1.
Where Capriati's used to be or whatever.
It's between the two of them.
Oh.
It's like right between Capriati's and
even two more places, like, don't open a fucking Jersey Mike's there.
Yeah, I've had a Jersey Mike's on. I was on a trip for my kids' sporting event. It was like in South Jersey.
Jersey Mike's is basically just like, Wawa sucks, right? What if we were 1 point higher?
And we splashed a lot of vinegar on it.
Yeah.
Like, let's make if your sandwich isn't soggy enough, hold our beer.
I'm having an intrusive thought. Out.
There's a shock.
Over the last 12 years of doing the show. What was the phrase vinegar tits? Oh, never mind. That was a show me and Danielle were watching.
Yeah, vinegar tits.
Okay, yeah, I thought it had something to do with
vinegar strokes.
Like, why am I? Yeah,
that was the league.
Yes.
The face you make right before you spazzazzle.
And you know what I want to go to? I want to go to Skinny Joey's.
I've heard a lot of good, but then I'm hearing people say, no, it's not that good.
I don't think anyone would ever dare say bad shit about Joey Merlino. So I assume
that's always true.
I assume they're going to be great steaks.
Like, for instance,
or not.
I think a place that's underrated, not getting enough love, and because it did for a while have a really bad, and they kind of turned it around over the last years, is Jim's in Springfield.
Yeah.
So great. I think it's a great cheesesteak. I mean, not the best.
It's fine,
but really good. The guy who cooks there, so this really tall black guy, like 6'3", 6'4", big dude, kills it. Okay. Absolutely kills it. He cares. You want some salt and pepper on that? It has a little flavor, brings it out. I'm like, do it.
Fucking right.
Do it, bro. And he's all about it. And this one, by the way, yeah, probably one of the best cheesesteaks I can tell you I can have, and I will drive to North Wildwood for, is Russo's.
Never had it.
It's right on. It's right on the beach. It's like right off the beach there. I guess that's 9th or 10th and something. 10th and Ocean, 9th and Ocean, something like that. Great sandwiches all around, but their cheesesteaks. I don't know.
Legit.
The sea salt adds a little, brings out the flavor in the meat or whatever. What happens when you talk about fat guys? Either the vagina or food. We're going to get excited about it. Probably more about the food.
I took a show on Saturday playing up at Sweeney's in the Northeast because it's at the same intersection as Steve's Prince of Steaks.
Was the one the guy just died? Who was the
Pat Oliver?
Yeah.
The creator of the cheese, or the son of the creator of the cheesesteak.
The other steak place in Delco is Wet Cat Shit. What other steak place? There's a lot of steak places.
He named one, and I don't know.
I knew I could get Holbrook started on Jersey Mike's.
Oh, she's had to deal with the same people.
I do once a week. Shower?
Vinegar tits?
Vinegar strokes? 9th and Ocean.
Yeah, 9th and Ocean.
It's
called Russo's?
Russo's Italian Market, I believe.
Okay.
I have my profile picture, and this is going back on Facebook. I'm going to see if I can find it. Okay. My profile picture was me sitting in front of Russo's on this bench like this, just sitting there like this, and there's a big sign that says "Hot Italian Sausage" right there, right next to my head. That was my Facebook profile picture for many moons.
You know, one of my favorite things is when I like travel, the world, aka
Delco steaks. He's saying it's Wet Cat Shit.
Yeah, they just never did it for me, man. I like them. I like everything they're doing. It's just, it's not my cup of tea.
Do you know, like when like a cartoon draws what they think something is? but they've never seen it, tasted, or believed in
The
it
crazy
before.
thing is, it physically looks like it's gonna be a great steak.
Yeah,
And then you eat it, and you're like, oh,
it's like a commercial. Like, man, that McDonald's cheeseburger looks so good.
yeah.
Then you get it, and you're like, God, I have Coyote Ugly of a sandwich right now.
The so
So much regret.
anytime I go to another city, I obviously look at them like, what is your cheesesteak here like, right? So in Boston, it was a steak and cheese sub, obviously, right? They're gonna call it that.
Mhm.
Grilled and thinly sliced steak with sauteed peppers and onions under melted Munster cheese served on a sub roll.
Munster, huh? First of all, Munster's an underrated cheese, but it's not a cheesesteak cheese.
And then they left it out. There's actually mushrooms underneath the Munster.
Yeah, like the whole thing where you think you have. See, here's the thing: is people think you'd have peppers, green peppers on it to be a Philly cheesesteak.
I don't know why.
The
all of us
reason
thought that.
people get that confused, and this is the story behind it. Back in the day, if you ordered sweet peppers, when you order sweet pepper, you mean the pickled sweet pepper, like literally the sugary tasting, kind of neon greenish.
Yeah, that's what
Sweet peppers.
Docs used to have, and I was like, dude,
But
this is
real
heartburn.
sweet peppers are not that. That's
No.
pickled sweet peppers. A sweet pepper would be like a grilled, sautéed, but cooled green pepper. And then
Yes.
a hot pepper was a hot pepper. A sweet pepper was just a regular cooked green pepper.
Yeah.
So that's why people automatically assume the green pepper is a staple of the cheesesteak.
You want to hear what Toronto's
Mhm.
cheesesteak is? Thinly shaved steak, red onions, roasted red peppers, cheddar and Swiss, tomatoes, brace yourself, pesto and hollandaise sauce.
I mean, that sounds delicious in the sense of a sandwich, but
Well, it wasn't, Al. Yes, I ordered it.
I ate it all, but I hated it. But what was the? Do you remember a place where you ordered something, a cheesesteak, outside of the area, and you actually enjoyed it? Like,
No.
damn good cheesesteak.
Like,
Wow.
no.
Wow. Oh man, dude, I was down in Ocean City, Maryland. This is years ago. I remember my wife just had surgery on her face because she got kicked.
Hilarious.
Yeah, she got kicked in the face by a sledder. This was
By a sledder?
somebody sledding down a hill. I'll tell that story later, but she just had surgery. We had a book to go down there for this bachelor party. We were staying, you would take the jitney to go up to like the bars and all that
favorite
stuff.
words ever.
I know. Jump on the jitney. Prophet says he drives down once a week during the summertime to Russo's. Listen, let me know. I'll take a ride with you. With your plugs. Yeah, you know what? They're real. That is real. Look at it's not a plug. Would I put such thinning hair as a plug? What was I saying? Oh yeah. So we got to our motel, and right next, or I guess kind of behind, but next to the motel, was a sandwich shop, and it was run by.
Where was it set?
This is Ocean City, Maryland.
Close enough, like a tourist area where they should like a Russo's.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but it was
Probably know
also
what's
being
going
ran
on.
at this time by Eastern European women
Fine.
who probably knew.
So are half of the places we just mentioned.
I know, but
The Greeks, the
they
Turks, dude,
flew
the
in.
serfs.
They flew in from like Romania for the summer. Like
Yeah.
they're not like they live
Like the ones
here.
selling the saltwater taffy. It's like, ah, dude,
Yeah.
I know you are in the IRA and
Yeah.
right now, dude. Yeah.
So we get down there, we start drinking. I'm obliterated already. It's maybe 8:00 at night at this point. We got down there, we unpacked, and we just started drinking heavily and quickly. And I'm obliterated. So
Hell yeah.
So I walk in, and my buddy, who was also truly obliterated, in kind of a failure, not thinking outside the box of where you're at, like where everything's on a giant hot dog roll, orders a cheesesteak.
Sure.
So the lady makes her, which on the menu calls steak and cheese,
Well, duh.
but he orders a cheesesteak, and she doesn't correct him because she probably doesn't know half the English language. So in her mind,
She makes a prime rib right next to a block of cheese.
yeah, you go. Somebody orders a slice of cheese, they bring out a piece of cheese on a plate, something like kind of ordeal. And she comes out, and it's literally like the steak-um square, not chopped up, just cooked like a burger.
You're not turning me off on this, but
lettuce and tomato,
hate that sentence.
mayonnaise.
Not opposed to it on steakums.
I'm opposed to it on any cheesesteak.
If we're going steakums, dude, it's basically just like, dude, it's ghetto as fuck already.
Yeah, you're at this point.
Like if you're drinking a Tahitian treat, just fucking smoke a Newport with
Yeah,
it, dude. You're already committed.
At this
Like,
point, you're going full.
bring out the flavor. Bring out all the flavor.
You're going full Delco at this point. But she slides one of those like those orangey plastic with the paper, the sandwiches on the inside it, those little baskets they have.
Yeah.
And she slides it over, and he's like,
The ones that are meant for like fucking like spinny like ring
for
fries.
cheese fries and
yeah,
stuff. Yeah.
Curly fries.
Curly
That's the
fries.
word
Yeah.
I'm looking for.
Spinny fries.
Spinny
Spinny type fries. So I'm like, so he goes, all I hear is like my buddy's hammered. He just makes this like weird noise. And I come running over, I'm like, what happened? What happened? What happened? And he's like, it's what they think a cheesesteak looks like. And it's just this gelatinous, like the fat, like rendered to the steak meat. Like, I'm like, it's steak, it's cheesesteak meat. It has there fat on it?
Oh yeah.
Like, it's like, did you go out of your way to spit fat onto this? Like, did you like wring your sweaty shirt out on this? Mildred? Like, Mildred, whatever your name is. And like, I said, I'm so hammered. I start walking behind the counter.
I would have snorted it.
I started walking behind the counter. I grabbed the spatula, the metal spatula. I'm like, let me show you how to make this right. And they start pushing me out. Here comes this dude.
Marco from Trafalgar.
Yeah,
from fucking Taken.
This dude's like comes out. He has to bend down to get through the doorway.
Yeah.
Like he's like 6'8", 350 plus pounds easily. Not muscular, just a. He could just lay on me. I'm donezo.
Just a frame. Yeah.
Just donezo. And he's like, get the fuck out. And I'm like, you got it, pal.
Like, I don't even know that accent. I'm terrified.
Yeah, I'm not good at accents.
I feel you were born in a country that is not named that anymore. I'm terrified.
Yeah, I'm like, what's his name? He used to Putty from Seinfeld. And what's his name? Oh, what the hell was his name?
Patrick Warburton.
Yeah, like that's me. Like I play me. If I ever had to like do voice,
Ed Helms.
Yeah, if I ever do,
I'm Ed Helms in Ed Helms.
Yeah, if I ever had to do like voiceovers, it's me. I can do an okay Irish one.
Hoity-toity.
Yeah, like, but I can't do it long, like where I could do a whole dialogue of it.
I found one more. It's Philly cheesesteak from Nevada, Las Vegas, Henderson. Grilled shredded beef with.
Hold on. Prophet's comment. People put peppers on cheesesteak because they were molested as kids.
It's a coping mechanism.
It's like, hey, you ever need to get over your childhood trauma, bro? Like, Russo's is a delightful family establishment. That's why you go anywhere, Prophet. Not run by some Eastern sex trafficking.
Don't talk about the Eddystone Walmart.
Yeah, be careful. We're too close to it right now. I had a great cheesesteak in San Diego. Shop owned by Marine from South Philly. Even had a mummer back.
I'll give her a mummer back.
Give you the old mummer back right now. Under glass on the wall. I don't know. Tahitian treat in the black and mild. Wood tip.
Hell yeah.
No mayo on a cheesesteak ever. Yeah, man. My wife puts it on there sometimes, and it's like, it's almost like I literally have a drawer with divorce papers in it ready to roll.
Let me put it this way. Mayo on a cheesesteak, 95% against. The 5% is as an insult to I don't believe in your cheesesteak to begin with.
Well, that's ketchup to me.
That's what I mean.
I'm going to get some
heat. It's like ketchup on steak. It's like, I know the person who made this sucks. Yeah. So I'm putting ketchup on the steak.
Yeah, like
spite.
No, I'm talking about cheesesteak. If I put ketchup on your cheesesteak's flavorless and dry.
Yeah.
Like
I don't believe
I like it's like my son's like he made me an ashtray and I don't smoke out of clay in his school art show, and I'm like, I'm only smoking because I feel like bad for my son for making me an ashtray.
Yeah.
Type deal. I'm putting ketchup. If I like literally, if I actually have to contemplate putting ketchup on my cheesesteak, I'm probably not gonna even eat it.
There's no cheesesteak I like where I would do it. I've done it out of necessity. It's like CPR for a cheesesteak.
You're trying to resuscitate
I'll do
the flavor.
To give it any.
I mean, ketchup and I think ranch can kind of fall into this
on a cheesesteak.
No. Well, no, I know people do that.
I ain't feeling that.
I knew people put mustard on a cheesesteak.
Dude, no. It goes back to my memories of Coco's.
Oh, the feathers, the back piece of the mummer thing. Gotcha.
The worst thing I've ever fucking had to deliver or deal with in my years of making food.
Mm-hmm.
Had to deliver a chicken mayo and mustard Stromboli at Coco's.
So it's just chicken with mayo and mustard,
yeah,
and this cooked into the stromboli.
yes,
Yeah, that's terrible.
yeah, no, yeah, that was not the
Mayo's
with me.
kind of-
I'll tell you that.
See, mayo's an accent piece. I like mayo. It's
Mayo
not
shouldn't be
cheesesteak.
cooked in an oven. I feel.
Well, no, if you went into restaurants, you would use mayo to make, you know what, grilled cheese
Yeah, I know.
instead of butter.
Yeah,
'Cause
but I
they
don't want
burn.
to think about it.
But it's the same
But I don't
thing.
want to think about it.
Mayo is margarine.
Yeah, it is.
That's what it is. Like, it really is. So you
You
wouldn't
ever put it on a Pop Tart?
I know. Do they have mayo-filled Pop-Tarts?
You ever put butter on a Pop Tart?
No. And now I kind of want to.
Both won't change your life.
You, like, toast it and then butter it?
Yeah.
Like,
Before you put it in the oven.
my son
yeah.
puts butter on, what was the thing he put on the other night? I'm trying to remember. It's about the yak.
Frustables?
No. Oh, shit.
Your
No,
son puts butter on what? Elios?
no.
That.
I completely blanked out on it.
Where do you buy it from? What's it do? Cereal? I'm not above this.
No. God damn it. It was
Quote R.I.P. Rob Reiner from South Park. Butter me up.
Let's see. Try one with A1. A cheesesteak? I mean, when you put A1 on a steak, that means your steak sucks.
Yeah, it means I'm trying to accent this
Flavorless piece of shit.
Yeah, no.
I mean, a good steak alone only needs a little salt and pepper in my eyes.
The best kind of steak is literally I want to taste the cheese, the onions, and the fucking meat.
Mm-hmm.
If I have to go beyond that, like I'm bumping it down multiple tiers. It's not saying it's unsalvageable. Patrigino's, like, I'm never gonna be upset at ones in front of me. Are they elite? No. Can they be salvaged? Yeah. Are they fine originally? Yeah. Dude, I don't care. They're fine.
I become a smoker, not as a meat.
You
smoker.
become a smoker.
I
You've hit that age.
I'm a meat smoker.
Do you have a smoker?
Oh, dude, I smoke everything. I talk about smoking like it's the only thing in the world that how to cook food.
You become that guy.
I'm that guy.
Okay.
I'm an old fucking ass.
Okay.
Oh, totally. I yell at squirrels on my back deck. I chase them off. Get off! God damn it! Get off my deck.
Clouds, they don't stand a chance. I'm shaking my fist at them.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I got a smoker with the Blackstone right next to it.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh yeah, brisket.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
How many hours?
18.
Damn, that's a good amount.
Yeah, just it doesn't take long to prep. It's just like one of those things where you gotta, like, if I start it now, I can eat dinner because you gotta let it sit for like 2 hours. I can eat dinner at 5 o'clock on Sunday.
Yeah.
I gotta start on Saturday afternoon so I can eat it on Sunday at 5 o'clock.
I've always respected people who can cook well.
Well, here's the best thing. As a guy who's married, I hope my wife knows. I've told this out loud to people. If you're married or in a relationship,
I am, but I need to start being better at it.
Well, there's a lot of things we could fall into that category for.
Yeah. It's like a wish list at this point.
Yeah. For you or Danielle. For her, maybe. But like, it is the best hidey hole. Yeah.
What?
Yeah, like it's the best way to hide on a Sunday afternoon.
What? Smoking?
Yeah, like, because, hey, babe, I'm going to smoke.
It's better than hiding at Busty's.
Well, yeah, probably better for your liver.
I'm pretty good at hiding there.
Yeah. But, like, no, it's like, she's like, oh, I gotta get the house clean. I want to go shopping. Like, but then you want those ribs or that brisket or that chicken or whatever I'm smoking for dinner. She's like, oh, yeah. I'm like, well, I gotta smoke it.
And then you put on the video games?
You just throw on the smoker and I have the app on my phone, so it tells me how hot it is, what temperature internally it is.
Damn.
Yeah, I'll go outside. I'm like, oh, I gotta go spray my meat.
Yeah.
Like a pork shoulder, or you make pulled pork with it.
Don't even know. I only know when the restaurant makes it for me and I eat it.
Yeah, and it's like you just go out there and you have like so like when I'm really working hard, I go with a bottle of apple cider vinegar, a little water, and something else, and I just spray it down so it keeps it from drying out, and just let it cook, and that's all you do. Like, it's not a lot of work, but I keep telling her I'm busy. And do you know what she does? She's like, well, he's making dinner. I can't fight with him.
Oh wow,
it is like the best loophole in a marriage or a relationship. He's making dinner.
Al, I need these. Moving
18-hour dinner. Like, this guy. My husband cares.
18-hour
because I'm making an 18-hour dinner. This guy cares.
I need these life hacks,
dude. I slept while it was going down. Like, I started at midnight. I made a brisket for New Year's Day. I was at a party for New Year's Eve at my cousin's house around the corner. I left at like 11 to turn on the smoker and throw it on and just fill the hopper up with all the pellets and all that stuff. And like just came back home after the party. It was like 1:30, 2 o'clock in the morning. Just fill it top to top the hopper off with the more pellets, went to bed, got up in the morning at like just 6 in the morning, just look at my thing, see what the temp's at. Went back to sleep for a couple more hours, woke back up, checked it, wrapped it, throw it back in. Like I think a couple steps in there, but if you add up all the time that I spent actually doing work on it, it was about 13 minutes.
And like your wife is like okay with you like sleeping and playing video games during this?
Yeah, she was like, "What's going on?" I'm like, "Oh, I gotta check the meat in about
Oh.
3 minutes."
Oh.
I've got like the PlayStation controller in my hand.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That
like
move, yeah.
the Eagles are on, or the Phillies are on, or something's on. It's like, yeah. And,
Well, I'm not at the point yet where I'm still allowed to watch those without interference.
well, I mean, I'm allowed to watch without interference, but like, hey, I know the Eagles. Like my wife. Wait till you get to this point. Does your girlfriend know when like the Eagles bye week is, and knows that's a week that we can go get shit done?
Yes.
Yeah. So that's the biggest night for.
You've been in
weekend
fantasy leagues with her 5 times.
Yeah. That's,
Yeah.
yeah, she keeps ripping me off. I've lost. I've come in second place over twice.
Yeah, dude, she's won it.
Why am I
like legitimately, it's
Why
gross.
am I getting cucked by your girlfriend?
Dude, you know what's crazy though is like I see it. She literally has like fucking like beautiful mind level like handwritten notes where she may not know like where this guy went to college or like whatever, but she'll be like, "Oh, these are the projected points." It's fucking scary.
Yeah.
I would absolutely lose a divorce hearing to her because of her documentation
She's so much
skills.
smarter than me.
Oh, 100%. My lord.
Like, I'm still wondering this. I'm still trying to figure this out.
A judge would walk in the door and just be like, Jesus, why even bother? Like,
It's like, was it that bad before?
who hurt you? How many peppers do you put on your cheesesteak?
Do not start with the Stromboli combos forced upon us at CP.
I believe that's Coco's Pizza.
Okay. I smoked too, said Robin. You ever smoked a fresh
Yeah, it's a Delco Live
It's because
episode.
you like in Springfield now. Clifton squirrels would cut you. It's the Clifton girls, not the squirrels you have to worry about. My birthday goes for 24 hours. I cater out here. Oh, do you? All right.
Yeah, but you're like in fucking Hawaii to me.
Yeah, you might as well be, yeah.
In West Bradford, what is there to do except for like watch meats?
Yeah, dude, I'm telling you, it's the best. Like, go buy one. You don't have to be a genius. Or like, I don't know how to cook. You can watch a YouTube video or two. You sprinkle it, season it. You just have to have the stuff to do it. And just all I would tell you is buy a sharp. Be careful, by the way, dude. I know a guy who almost cut right his hand
No,
with a brisket knife because he was trying to use it open a frozen bagel with it like an asshole.
I am like, have you ever seen Soul Plane?
Yeah.
So it's kind of like how it's like, oh my God, Snoop Dogg's a pilot, but he's scared of heights. It's like me being like, that fat boy doesn't know how to cook.
Yeah, right. All right, because I am so glad, Darbarian, that you wrote this in there. So there's this misnomer. All right, and this is how I go at it. So
A misnomer?
yeah,
Okay.
So he goes, pellets. You might as well wear a dress and smoke. And so for those that don't know, like when you originally a smoker was like either like a charcoal smoker where you would put like this flavored wood in it or like these things that would give them the hickory flavor. Because pellets are like that. You could buy the pellets flavored like hickory and all this stuff, and it does give the meats different. And certain
Tastes the heat, not the
yeah.
meat.
Yeah, certain flavors.
Tastes the meat, not the heat.
Certain flavors are for certain meats and all that stuff. So the using a smoker with a pellet smoker versus that is like the equivalent of washing your clothes in a lake versus using a washing machine. One is better, quicker, and easier, and gets the job done just as good in my eyes. But people who don't pellet smoke,
This evolved into like a 10 a.m. PBS.
yeah,
like instructional about how to smoke.
Yeah, but my point is
it's like watching
real smokers don't use pellets. It's cheating.
Not feel of food right now.
Exactly. But like
this old house smokes meats.
Al, did your whole family move to Springfield? I couldn't leave any in there. Well, no, actually, technically, I know what she means. Yes, my sister, I'm sorry, my mother and father moved like a couple months after I moved there. They found a house right by the movie theater, across the way from the movie theaters in that part of Springfield. Like if you come,
there's a movie theater in Springfield. Why am I blanking on that?
Marple 10.
Oh yeah.
You come out of Marple 10.
You mean near the Walmart?
Yeah. If you go straight out where behind the barriers, they live in that area back there.
Okay.
So yes.
Near Medea.
Yeah. Pellets, ha. Thought you said smoker. Oh God, I'm getting like bullied in the comments
Yeah.
because I use pellet. Yeah, a pellet smoker is easier for people who don't want to sit there and change the wood every
10 years in, Delco Live has turned into a cooking thing, and I'm here for it. This is great.
Profit, afraid of salads. I want that shirt. That is a great shirt idea.
What's this afraid of
Afraid of
salads?
wood chunk and charcoal. Yeah, that's what it is. I'm sorry, but that just adds so much more to it. I can have pellets. I know the thing's getting low. I go add more pellets. Like,
Wait. So that reminded me of a trigger topic I wanted to bring up
trigger me.
because it's been happening recently. So, all right. So Wawa, we all know it's gone downhill since we were youths, right?
Utes.
Yeah, we were youths, and it's going downhill. Wawa kind of sucks a little bit, right?
Yeah.
So Royal Farms came in and we're like, man, Royal Farms is gonna be the savior. It's gonna make Wawa step up, and Royal Farms is good. But us, very much like Walmart's, got the worst Royal Farms.
And can I always add in? I always have to add this in. That chicken is not as good as people put it out.
Not here.
I
We
mean,
got the worst.
have
Royal
you
Farms.
had Royal Farm somewhere else?
Yeah, down in like fucking Maryland and shit. Yeah,
Is the chicken better?
it's better. It's definitely better.
But it's not as good. Oh my God, it's mouth-watering. It's the best chicken.
No, I honestly like it probably more than Popeyes and KFC. But I
I've,
don't really put those that high on my list.
I've had all three, and I would put Royal Farms at the bottom.
I put Royal Farms probably right
Sorry.
behind Chick-fil-A if we're going like direct chicken shit.
I would rather have Chick-fil-A.
Yeah, definitely. But I thought that Royal Farms would put pressure on Wawa and Wawa would get good. But instead, we just let Wawa and Royal Farms get worse. So Sheets is coming.
Mhm.
They're here. They're in Montco. Apparently, one's coming to Glen Mills. Do we have any faith in Sheets making this better, or are we just going to have 3 terrible convenience stores?
I mean, Sheetz and Wawa have a lot of the same menu, except their deep fried stuff's actually truly deep fried. It's not oven fried.
Yeah, but it has no flavor.
I know. I'm not disagreeing with you.
You know what's gross?
I mean, Sheetz and Wawa to me are pretty close.
2026 going into 2027.
Mhm.
I truly feel 7-Eleven has the best fucking food right now.
Give me a taquito.
Dude, I'm a taquito slut.
Mantor Berry says, I cut and dry my own wood. Yeah, it's called manscaping. That chicken fucking stinks. Well, he's got a Royal
It's
Farms.
right behind it.
Yeah, he's got a Royal Farms right there. But down in Maryland, it's really good.
It's better. Yeah. We
How is
literally
it
got
better? Isn't it like shipped in from the same place?
Yeah, but maybe it's because it's so far away.
The chicken is a stagnant chicken.
Yeah, that may actually be a thing, man. I don't know.
Best Wawa times when they slice the meats. Yeah, it's when it was good.
Oh, we know.
Bucky's is the app. I've never had a Bucky's.
I've never gone that far south with a car.
Turkey Hill sucks. Yeah, well, that's
Turkey Hill's the worst. Mr. West Bradford would say that. Turkey Hill blows. They don't even offer like real foods, do they?
I don't know. I've never been to it. I mean, I've been like a Turkey Hill gas station where they had like it was no more than a convenience store.
It's just a 7-Eleven.
Like yeah, they have like
But worse.
pre-wrapped turkey and cheeses. Yeah, nothing crazy.
Yeah. No, so I think Sheets is coming. I think Sheets is gonna fucking suck. Sheets sucks, dude. When we were going to Toronto, I think
that if you have any expectations for any of them, you're just setting yourself up for failure at this point.
I truly thought Royal Farms would change this area, and it made it worse. And
I thought maybe the competition would bring the better of Wawa out, but their idea to make things better is by adding teriyaki.
Oh my God, it's the worst.
I never even tried it.
It's so bad.
I eat the breakfast from Wawa, like the quesadilla, the breakfast quesadilla.
Wawa's teriyaki and Wawa's cornbread makes me actually like their egg rolls. That's how bad it is.
So you ever watch like a movie where like a part happens and the guy like freaks out, but then like it like after like 5 seconds flashes back to like the moment and it was just imagining it didn't actually happen. I had a moment like this. I was at Wawa in Ridley, coming over the tracks. And
the one near the police station?
The one right there on Warren Ave. Coming down over the tracks, right to the left, over the tracks.
Right across from the police station.
Is the police station right
there? Yeah. With like there's a Home Depot or whatever?
Yeah. There's a police station right there.
The police station's right there.
Oh,
the red cop cars.
It's further down. It's further down by the library. By the library. Yeah. By the gym over there. Yeah. So I was coming in there. It was, I don't know, 5:30 in the afternoon. I had to stop in there real quick to get gas, and I'm like, I'm gonna go inside and grab a soda or something. I'm going into the Wawa, and here comes this nerd.
Sold.
He has two
Preach.
Wawa pizza boxes, and a bag of something else on top. Like, is that the ultimate fail?
What's he
At
like?
5:30 in the afternoon, like, it's one thing if you're freaking blasted.
What's he like? I'm from Idaho. I heard this is great pizza.
I don't know, dude. I did want to follow him home and burn his house down. Though, like,
I'm from Toronto. I heard this is the best pizza you have.
um, like, but it took the every ounce of my energy, not
2 Wawa pizza boxes.
like you would say, leaving
How many Wawa pizzas have you eaten?
the one that we had.
The one, yeah. I've
Yeah.
only had the one that I got.
Yeah, the one we had when we tried it together.
It's like that bad. It's really worse than like I said, it's worse than a Lunchable.
All right, so not in their defense, but there is absolutely, and the reason is there's certain things, I think burgers and pizza or whatever else, chicken sandwiches maybe, they only sell from like 4 to 11 or 4 to 10 or something like that.
Which is rough because you can always get a better one during that time.
That's my
They should
point.
sell it at 3 a.m. to 7 a.m.
That is exactly where I was going to it. Like,
They're
if a
competing
guy
against
came out of Wawa at 2:30 in the morning with 2 pizza boxes from Wawa, I'm like, all right,
I'd be like,
this dude's the guy.
like he
This
fucking
dude's the
gets
dude.
it.
Like, he's partied, he's hungry.
To me,
he's making
that's someone who doesn't want to wait for Imperial. I'm like,
Yeah.
I get it, man. I get it.
I get you, man. Like,
Yeah.
you're hungry. I get you.
But it's never.
But at 5:30 in the afternoon, you can have any pizza delivered to you that's probably just the same price or cheaper. And you name one place you would rather have a Wawa pizza.
Wawa needs to know when they do shit like that, they need to be the ugliest girl at the Columbus Club and be like, I need to compete against no competition right now because it's the middle of the night.
Wawa rate. I mean, Barcel rate Wawa. I would love that.
It's on there.
Is it?
Yeah, he gave it like a fucking like 0.6 or some shit.
Well, I don't know if I can believe him after what you told me, though.
I know, dude. Oh, honestly, like the ones I had in New England that he put in the top 10, like I'm not joking when I say like if Wawa's a 0, those ones were like less than a 3.
Yeah.
They really weren't that good, dude.
Ian said there are plans for a Buc-ee's near Reading in Morgantown in Lancaster. Road trip?
Reading's only 20 minutes from me.
It's a road trip, bro.
Yeah, dude. I'll fucking I'll go to fucking Reading any day, dude. Redner's underrated place.
I like going up there towards, we go to, what's that, Six Flags? Or whatever, Dorney Park.
Dorney Park's out there, yeah.
And I go and watch the Iron Pigs play because they're like literally around the corner.
Oh, yeah.
There. So, yeah. And
they get good concerts, man. I actually
Hershey has become a place for concerts, I've learned.
Hershey's the worst, but they are getting all the concerts.
Why is that? You think it's a smaller stadium? They'd rather have a smaller...
Bigger. That's actually what blew my mind is they go to
How big's Hershey? How's it hold?
How many do you think? Because
Wells Fargo or
Wells Fargo's 21.
Is it only 21?
Yeah.
I thought it was more like 35, 40.
21.
Because they added the bowl to it.
It's still 21.
Because like here's my thing is like my son wanted to go to
sports are 18.5, concerts are 21.
My son wanted to go to the Flyers Bruins game last weekend.
Yeah.
And I'm like, you know what? I haven't taken a Flyers game all year. And they had a cool giveaway. I'll do it. First part, I can't sit in the top bowl.
We cannot.
Like even average sized dudes. I know me and Holbrook are big dudes.
Cannot.
But even average sized dudes cannot fit in the top bowl. They made it smaller, the seat smaller, so you can. So you can.
That's how you fit more. That's how you fit more.
That's how you fit more. And I'm like, I can't sit in the bottom bowl.
Nope.
Philadelphia Flyers wanted like bare minimum for the worst 100 level seat.
100.
200.
$200 sitting the 100 level fucking seats for a team that is on the cusp of an 8 seed against the fucking Bruins because the Boston people are probably coming down for it.
Yeah, well, it's like Phillies and Mets or Eagles and Dallas.
Yeah, we did the same thing when we went to see the
Penguins, Flyers.
Dude, now I love the Wells Fargo Center, but that 200 section is calamity right now for anyone larger than an America's Next Top Model.
Yeah,
like honestly,
I took my 3 boys a couple years back to the Sixers game, and as you know, he's a solid boy, but the other 2 are skinny runs.
Yeah,
tall, skinny, thin, skinny kids.
Yeah. That's the other thing. Is it's not even just about the width; it's the height.
Yeah. There was a dude. There was two dudes right next to me. I was talking to. There is no way he makes us look slim, bro.
Yeah.
I'm like, how are you? Like, I'm like, I'm not being.
Is
an
he
asshole.
short at least?
Probably my size, my height. I don't think he's much shorter. But my point is, I'm like, dude, I'm not being an a-hole. You know you're a big guy, right? And he's like, yeah. I'm like, how in the fuck are you in that seat? I literally had to sit like left hip out.
Yeah.
Like everybody like how like their leg down the row. Yeah, it's not your leg would go
domino effect.
Yeah, like your leg would go totally numb. You're the right side of your knee is hitting the guy next to you his nutsack.
Yeah.
Yeah, like that.
No, it's fucking insane, dude.
Yeah.
It's rough. And like you said, it's not even the fatness, dude. It's the height. We were just at TD Gardens up in Boston. It's the same thing. It built around the same time, same thing. Theirs is actually a little nicer because there's some cool shit upstairs. But I'm like, yeah, I fit well into the seat, shockingly, but I'm like, I'm only 6'2", and I'm like, I literally feel like I have my feet in clamps about to get a fucking pap smear.
Did you ever sit on the shitter too long and your legs go numb? You had to get up, you almost fell.
All the time.
Yeah. That's what happened. And the people,
more than 50% of the time, Al.
The one guy's like, dude, it's halftime. Why are you standing up? I'm like, I can't feel my feet right now.
Yeah. Like, I didn't even know I was standing.
I got to go to the bathroom, but if I walk, I'm going to fall in this dude's lap. Somebody's going to get hurt.
Yep. Yeah.
Fuck you, Wells Fargo.
Yeah, I know, man. I mean, we got a new stadium in
home, whatever.
We got a new stadium in 3 years. I love how they aesthetically made it look and shit, but like, yeah,
purple.
dude, I like everything they're doing except for the seats in the 200 bowl.
Yeah, and then if you want it, so there's the free kind of lounge section all the way at the top.
Oh, we learned all about that.
The Bet Rivers, but then the Liberty Suites. Have you run on the Liberty Suites yet? So pretty much it's the open area, right?
Yeah.
And they have I call them cubicles. There's no roof. It doesn't go all the way to the ceiling. It's just an opening and the wall stops at one point.
Okay.
And they're nice and they have couches in the beginning and then they have some seats on there. But you're going to spend that kind of money for a suite and everything's going to look like an ant?
Yeah, because they're up there.
They're up there. You're the rafters. This is the worst seat in the house.
Yeah, we were there a couple
Just
weeks.
because you put a couch in there doesn't make me want to pay more money for it.
We were there a couple weeks ago, and we actually ran into a good stroke of luck. We were trying to find how to get there because it's actually not idiot-proof how to get up there. So we just found
elevator.
These but you have to go find the elevator because it's only in 2 sections.
You just go in the press one, and they'll be like, "Ah, this guy has to come with me."
We found the crazy one where all the handicapped people can sit, but that's my new joy. You find where the handicapped people can sit, but there ain't no handicapped people. You ain't a dick if you take their standing space.
Yeah. Especially when you're up there. And in a Flyers game. I feel like, dude, I can afford a Flyers game. I knew it was going to be a little bit more expensive than an average Flyers game because it's the Bruins. It's not the Mammoth. It's not Utah. Yeah. So I get it. It's the Bruins.
Yeah.
And the last time they were there, they completely spanked the piss out of us. Or last time we played them, I should say.
Yeah. They're a rough team to love sometimes.
They are. They are. I love my hockey.
7 seed.
You know what, dude? Can I just say this? Go Team USA, by the way. It was so fun to finally watch hockey.
Don't even fucking start me. Where'd you watch it at?
My house.
My favorite thing was the amount of bars in this area that were just like, fuck these rules and open at 7 a.m.
Give me a reason to open up at 7 a.m.
Dude, when was the last time you ever heard this? Saturday night, midnight hits, I go, going home and resting up to come back in 7 hours.
Yeah.
I went to bed early.
I think you say that a lot.
For that shit.
I think you said that a lot. So you watch it at a bar?
Yeah.
Where'd you watch?
With the Boosties.
Boosties?
Busties.
Boosties.
There by 8 a.m., dude. We were rip-roaring drunk by 11.
Well, first part, so I'm watching it from home. And it's like, I forgot what good hockey when I have stake in the game felt like. What a game.
My favorite thing was telling these people who, they got it.
Canadians?
Into whatever. No.
Okay.
Telling the people who, got into it because, I forgot that, it's America's #1 sport or whatever. And, just telling people, dude, if you guys fucking love this, dude, tune into the Flyers in 8 years.
Yeah. I'm like, oh, we're gonna lose. This is what happens when I'm rooting for a team and they look good in hockey.
I was like, yo, if you love this, man, out of the two teams, that one really, mediocre defenseman who might have been a healthy scratch, Travis Sanheim on Canada, he's a Flyer.
Yeah.
The rest of the good ones now.
Oh, the assistant coach in Canada?
Yeah.
That's our coach.
Yeah, that's our head coach.
That's our head coach.
Yeah,
well, it's funny,
I'm shocked he's allowed in that country.
One of the best tweets that said, "Hey, Canada, our fourth favorite sport just beat your national pastime."
Oh, yeah.
It'd be like Canada coming and beating us in baseball
Yeah, that ain't
or
fucking
American football,
football.
football Americano.
We're 61-0 in fucking Super Bowls.
Yeah, right. Anything else you want to touch on before we go? I mean, we do it late.
No, I'm good. I mean, we can rapid fire through the things I didn't
Sure,
touch.
shoot.
Winter Olympics, like we were just talking about.
Yeah.
Curling team. We had two twins from Delco that went there.
And Canada cheating that too.
They did not get to play. Canada finished ahead of them, but we had Sarah Anderson, who did retire right beforehand, but Taylor Anderson Hyde. They are from Broomall. They went to Marple Newtown. They are twins. They went to University of Minnesota.
How old
They
are
were
they?
cool to watch that. They were 30 years old.
That was when the peak young drinking Al.
Yeah.
Dude, going to the bar watching curling and just
Yeah.
getting all excited for it. Nobody knew why. Like people who were around you, like yeah, yeah, yeah. Like people like push the rock, push the rock. Like we would always
It's called the stone.
I mean,
It's called the stone now.
Yeah, we're like push the stone. Like nobody knew anything about it. It was just like it gave us a reason to drink early in the morning.
Oh, duh. Yeah, no, and if they're 30, it means they got into it 3 Olympics ago. But no, they did great. We always love our Delco Olympian folks, like with the one track runner.
One dude was a skier, wasn't he? Like he was like 47 years old or something like
Was
that.
he from here?
He wasn't from Delco, but he was USA.
Oh, yeah.
United States.
No, I loved it even in the Summer Olympics.
Like, it was like the one with the cross country skiing.
Yeah.
Like I actually tell people like I could care less about the Olympics for the most part.
I loved it.
Winter Olympics I probably like more than the Summer Olympics.
Everyone should.
Basketball has not been the same since the '90s in the
Yeah.
Summer Olympics, and I really could care less about track and field. I hate ice skating. I could care less about speed skating's the thing. That shit's pretty crazy. But can I just say, by the way, and my wife has already yelled at me about this 10 times, so I'll make it 11. This single, I guess, luge.
Oh yeah, luge is fucking.
Were the Italian chicks with the butts?
Oh yeah, dude.
Dude, my God, like they were like, dude, they were
those pushing dumpers. My lord, dude.
But they were slowing it down to show them around the curve.
They know what they're doing. They know what they're doing. They know exactly what the fuck they're doing. And they won. They got it. They got it.
Dude, I'm sitting here going, this is better than Pornhub.
Without even being like rude or undermining it. I mean, have you seen the curling girl out of Broomall?
No. Smoke show?
Rather attractive.
Yeah.
Rather attractive.
You would show her your stones?
Oh Jesus, no! I respect her.
I'm gonna push my stones.
I respect her. That'd be rude.
Loving the Flyers is like loving a Collingdale girl. They're rough, but they have a good heart.
Oh, we didn't even address it. Uncle Lou's changed their name.
We did touch on it. We never addressed it yet.
So January 15th.
Can we talk about the name itself?
Well, I mean, we'll get to it. January 15th, they closed for repairs or renovations, right?
Mm-hmm.
They reopened. The January 31st, they cut one of the weirdest fucking promos they put on all social media, where they announced that they are the new standard in gentlemen's clubs.
You're the only standard in gentlemen's club in Delaware County.
And their name is now the Carousel. And in it, their big announcement, they list themselves as upgraded renovations and amenities. So apparently it's nice in there now. And also, the most important part.
Isn't that kind of ruin the mystique of what
this will ruin
LTs?
Menu enhancements. Because when I think
it's not a 2-foot hoodie from Wawa across.
Yeah, right. And new management, this is their phrase, new management, all while honoring its Lou Turk's roots. So an OTPHJ while eating a fucking Wawa hoagie. Is that what they're going for?
Well, isn't that what happened normally?
Yeah, it's the roots.
Is that the LT combo?
And also, they're like honoring our roots and new whatever. And then they also put out a post where they're like hiring every single position now.
I love how they're like honoring the roots, but we're much better than it was before.
Yeah.
Why are you honoring the roots of something that wasn't good?
You know that perfect Lou Turks? Well,
are you looking at yourself in your own reflection?
No, it's just a random ambulance going by. I'm like, to what? We don't have hospitals.
Yeah.
Where's it going?
They got confused.
Yeah, like this is.
It's like when you get drunk and you move.
This isn't like at all.
It's like when you get drunk and you move, you give the Uber driver the wrong address.
I've been there.
Yeah,
been there. Yeah, but no, Uncle Lou's. It's the Carousel. Come on.
That's what I'm saying. Like of all the great names you could have passed up on. Like
you want to talk about like
Delco dolls,
a little niche,
anything.
a little niche that was like true Delco.
Wait, is it the Delco carousel or is it just the
The
carousel?
carousel, but I did see. I drove by it earlier on the way here. It says I couldn't tell the exact letters. It either said DC Carousel or LT Carousel, which I guess would be a throwback to Lou Turks.
Well, on their social media
It's still called Lou Turks on social media.
Yeah, I'm trying to see if it says anything. So, all right, no, it says the Carousel Delco on the logo.
The Carousel Delco.
It's the carousel. So
does it need Delco though? Like my favorite.
I think you lose it with it. To be honest with you, you're over Delco.
You're over Delcoing it.
So the carousel. So it's literally a carousel, and where the horses would be, are ladies bent in certain positioning.
That's crass. That's crass.
Which
I don't
look
like it.
like the letters to spell carousel.
I don't like it.
Wrong.
That's rude. That's
it just says word Delco underneath it.
That's disrespectful. As a show that hosted their 50th anniversary party, I can tell you.
Oh yeah,
that's
remember
crass.
that?
That's rude.
We're like, the people are like, is it really our 50th? I'm like, yes.
Yeah,
we made it up.
No, I love that. They're like, yeah, it's a 50th anniversary. I'm like, what'd you over? I'm like, I don't know. Like, I don't know. Like,
do the math, asshole.
92. I'm like, okay, cool. 50 years it is.
That's funny.
No, I don't know. We should go check it out someday.
I mean, it's the only time I can go there without getting. It's for work. I'm doing some.
Well, they have a revamped menu. Out.
Yeah, I mean, I'm only here for the mozzarella sticks.
I heard that they put.
Yeah, just stop. Yeah,
I came here to give them a nice smoker menu.
Yeah, I'm here to show them how to make a good brisket. Pellets style, bitch.
Pellets.
But guys, thanks for hanging out with us tonight. We had some fun, right? Anything else you want to add in?
No.
Hey, we might be back. We may not be back. You never know. We're just going to do what we want.
I might do a fucking, dude, we may come back and do an AMA. Be like, I'll talk shit on anyone.
like, maybe we have somebody like, what was the one where like they change your 60 minutes?
Yeah.
Like the voice changer and it's just our shadows. But it's totally us.
Here's the one guest we had who admitted he was a pedophile.
Yeah.
It's a real thing.
It's a thing.
It's a thing. I'll say it on air.
Yeah.
Bring your lawyers.
Yeah. Go ahead, sue me.
Dude, want to be on Epstein's Island. Work.
Well, on that, guys, we'll be back when we want to be back. We'll talk to you whenever we want to talk.
Whenever.
We do what we want when we want. That's kind of how we're handling this anymore. It's
I've run with 12 gangs. We only communicate crowds.
Just
do what I want.
Do what I want. Other than that, guys, thank you for joining us. We will see you all next time.